Thanks for the slap, Ali. I try to tell these niggas they don't wanna listen. Everybody cheap don't wanna play their position. You gon' pop with a net, but we knowin' it's fiction. I ain't even trippin' about none of that shit, my nigga. I was in them trenches, keeping it too confidential. I risk it all behind this shit I'm implementing. I pray to God every day I don't get implicated. Don't stab me in my back, look at my face and betray me. Don't stab me in my back, look at my face and betray me. Stab me in my back, stab me in my back. Don't stab me in my back, look at my face and betray me. On these hooks I'm starting to feel like Kareem. I make shit shake, I'm starting to feel like Hakeem. Even to pop an X pill, cause ain't no I in the team. I heard a gangster started singing, I guess that nigga thought he was Jodeci. I heard a gangster started singing, that nigga thought he was Jodeci. I don't understand what these niggas do when they be trying to approach a G. I been staying to myself, I'm trying to stack up this trophy. I try to tell these niggas they don't wanna listen. Everybody cheap don't wanna play their positions. You gon' pop in the net, but we knowin' it's fiction. I ain't even trippin' about none of that shit, my nigga. I was in them trenches, keeping it too confidential. I risk it all behind this shit I'm implementing. I pray to God every day I don't get implicated. Don't stab me in my back, look at my face and betray me. Don't stab me in my back, look at my face and betray me. Stab me in my back, stab me in my back. Don't stab me in my back, look at my face and betray me. They say life's by choices, you can't even avoid it. Try the best, they cross you out, then double back to count on you. These niggas ain't tryna put in work, but they need all the employment. I was in the trap thinking about white papers and road maps, nigga. The devil gon' do his best to walk you down to like a staircase. I just talked to my lawyer last night, he called me, told me they finna drop the case. I protect my energy, I can't let these niggas infiltrate. That boy internet gangster, he only thuggin' in Twitter space. I try to tell these niggas they don't wanna listen. Everybody cheap don't wanna play their positions. You gon' pop in the net, but we knowin' it's fiction. I ain't even trippin' about none of that shit, my nigga. I was in them trenches, keeping it too confidential. I risk it all behind this shit I'm implementing. I pray to God every day I don't get implicated. Don't stab me in my back, look at my face and betray me. Don't stab me in my back, look at my face and betray me. Stab me in my back, stab me in my back. Don't stab me in my back, look at my face and betray me.
I had to really step back and look at my situation for what it was. I had to look at my life like it was a movie. I had to look at all the moving parts. I can really understand what it was. They say love make you blind. Yeah. I'm introverted. I don't talk to niggas cause I'm constantly serving. I got a trap on top of my bag, I got a murder. Head goes out of
Cuba, threw them in that water, I'm from Florida, but my wrist Cuba.
Niggas that they need to leave. Wild Indian up in my veins. You know how we bleed. You ain't gotta lie about who we is, dog. Just keep it G. We at war, we can't keep the peace. Since we at war, gotta keep the peace. Whack a cone, then I meditate. Should I need to breathe? Keep an Olmec head when we slide, dog, cause we the sheep.
Shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. We're gonna be continue this with the intro, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. This is a free debate, man. It's gonna be a good debate. Make sure y'all support the movement, man. I need y'all to support. Yo, what's good, bro?
What's good? What's good? Shit, man. I'm just trying to get this stream to work for my little victory lap, man. They fucking me over.
Yeah, nah, that shit was easy. You seen that? You seen that shit I sent you? That clip?
Bro, my phone died in the middle of the debate. You feel me? I've been sitting
Oh,
outside smoking weed and shit.
nah. You remember that clip I got a Bap saying it's a biased channel?
Right, word.
Yeah, it was that clip.
See, now
Word.
I ain't even want to waste my time playing clips. I had a clip like I was alluding to of like that photo restoration. Cause you know how they like to
Hmm.
go to them photos and they like, oh, this person was dark skinned, this was swarthy. But when they restore the photo, it's a pale, super white person.
That's crazy. Well, but you know what they gonna say? Oh, that's the reconstruction.
Right,
That's
yeah,
the
they go,
reconstruction.
yeah.
Them niggas is crazy.
But you see, he
Um,
said though, what he said? He said the Slavs. He said the Slavs are not related to the Franks.
hmm
That was very interesting for me. So a lot of shit, I just wanted him to get on the record. A lot of the black Europeans in that chat, they ain't agree with nothing that he said, but it's me. You know what I'm saying? So they just go
Yeah,
vote
nah,
against
that's
me.
all they cared about. It was just you. They ain't about nothing that Zoe said. Every round he had 3 minutes left. He was trying to quit.
He didn't even, bro. He did a root words, bro. He pulled a whole root words.
Yeah. He didn't click not one of those links. But if so, when Cass he didn't show no sources, and they made a big deal of it, right?
Just yesterday, huh? Day before yesterday.
Yeah, made a whole speech and all that shit. But Zoe do it is fine.
Yeah, bro.
They
They
got
crazy.
they got no integrity, and they don't even know what a source is or how to like formulate their information. It's crazy.
Bro, when he brought up that Mayan, that 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 Mayan, whatever he found, bro, that's when I knew the nigga wasn't taking this shit serious. That shit had nothing to do with what he was talking about, and it wasn't even what he claimed, bro. If you'd have clicked into that bitch, that shit was not what it was, bro. That motherfucker was looking at constellations and lining it up with cities in Mexico and shit.
Did he even like talk about like the French in Canada at all?
He didn't speak a single word. He said the word Frank, and he put in his Google search bar, uh, he put some shit like Roman and Incan Empire Alliance or some crazy shit in the Google search bar. It
Hmm.
didn't pull up nothing of value. He didn't click on nothing. It was just in the search bar. This is what I told you, right? So he does what Lex Will does, brother. I don't know if you ever seen Lex Will. He's a
Nah, I
YouTuber.
heard of him though. I heard of him though. I ain't never seen this shit though.
So Lex Will, he'll put in the search bar, like how the search bar is showing right now. He'll be talking, right? And the whole time he's talking in the search bar, it'll say some nut shit, right? Like some whole nut shit. It'll be like on some whole nut shit, right? It'll say Greek and
Yeah,
American, right? But it'll just be sitting there. And he'll be talking. He'll show the ruddy cow. He'll do all that shit. But the words on the screen will just sit there, right? And it's like something that they try to put into your mind.
yeah, yeah,
Like
absolutely.
you didn't provide no source. You just threw some shit up, bro.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. But now you broke his shit down. Like the bullshit he did try to pull. Niggas don't understand how hard it is trying to debunk a pseudo because they say the craziest shit. Like, so you gotta figure out how to make sense of something enough to show why he's not making sense. If that you feel what I'm saying?
A lot of
That
that
shit is
shit
hard.
niggas be going over like ain't no point in even going into that. I know they ain't gonna believe that, and then that be the main
Word.
point they believe and shit.
That shit is hard, bro. Like, that shit is crazy. But now you did your thing though, man. Word.
Bro, the fact that they really like, bro, he ain't show a single source said he was teaching me and did
Word.
not reference the Franks.
And everybody jacked it. One dude in the chat, his name was Richie something. He was like, Even though Zoe ain't showed nothing, I still voted for him because this is his first time. So I'm like, damn, niggas getting participation trophies and shit. Like,
Nah, that's a whole fact, bro. That's what they giving out, nigga. Participation trophies and shit.
that shit is crazy. And they really feel good about that shit. That shit is poor content on their behalf.
Bro, that's really what's crazy though. Like, so this supposed to be one of their goats, right? He supposed to be one of the founding members. He supposed to know a lot. He been here since nonetheless. You know what I'm saying? All these guys, right? So he supposed to be one of the OGs. That's what you putting out.
Well, it's like they got the introductory pseudo package and they didn't go no further. You know what I'm saying? Like they just repeat the same shit they learned 8 years ago. That's it.
Bro, and it's crazy. And Rob Bourne said the shit too. Like, it don't even matter what you do in the debate. Like, they gonna turn around and they gonna say the same shit. They gonna say they won.
Well,
They gonna say they fucking won, bro. And they ain't. I'm gonna see. I want to see what they do on the replay. You know what I mean? If he play the whole thing, and because, bro, he, like you said, he didn't make a single claim, bro. He didn't even speak on them niggas.
No. Nope.
And I was ready, bro. I had the Swarthy pulled up. I had the Ben Franklin clip. I'm like, yeah, he finna go to his Ben Franklin bag. He got caught with Ruddy.
Yeah, Ruddy fucked him up. He fucked him up with that shit. Well, I don't know why they because you know what that shit comes from. They want to be in the Bible. So when they see that shit in the Bible, they automatically try to say it's them. So now wherever you see the word at, they talking about them. But then
That's
they'll
a
say
fact,
they don't believe in the Bible.
No, that's why I brought up that British Israelism, because all this shit,
Mm-hmm.
they started all this stuff, bro. This was the Slavs and the Saxons and all of them trying to say that they were the children of Israel.
Mm-hmm.
And they just took the shit and was like, oh, okay, these people was actually black. We the children of the sun. And it's like, bro, they don't work like that.
Nope. They don't do this. It's crazy.
And
I
you see
don't know,
they brought sister up there. They brought everybody. Darvis up there came up there, and nobody asked that man, hey brother, how did you tie in the French or the French language itself to Canada?
No, they didn't care. They didn't give a fuck. Sister Soul, I don't know what the hell she was talking about. What was her point?
She just heard the word Commonwealth and just started talking that Moorish stuff. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully, she just
Yeah, then that was funny too. He tried to like get you on Commonwealth like you didn't know what it was, but then didn't have a point of even really bringing it up.
none of that shit it's all a questionnaire. That's why I keep saying that shit. It's like, bro, you about to get a job interview. They ask you 85 questions. None of that shit pertains to the work. They don't even really look at that shit. They just want to make sure you ask and answer the questions a certain type of way before they ask you some real questions. Like, that shit's stupid. They want to like it's like a litmus test or some stupid shit. And then if you don't know what one of those things means, your whole argument is invalid.
Mm-hmm.
Some dumb shit.
Like they actually this is fair skin strictly to white people.
Like, what type of
Like
that's what I'm saying, bro. That's narrow minded, brother.
it's crazy.
It's two races in the world, I guess, right? Two races,
Mm-hmm.
and it's and God made I guess us, and the devil made them. I guess I don't know, because this shit is so pseudo. I can't even keep up with them. That's why I joke about the little dragon shit, bro. That shit is serious. They got a lot of niggas who believe in dragons. They believe in that whole. They believe that the Europeans came over here and they conquered us because they defeated our dragons. Like, real shit, bro. I'm not even making that shit up.
Nah, you gotta.
They get hundreds of thousands of views. Niggas saying that exact same phrase, like exact same shit I'm saying.
Yeah, That's crazy.
Like, shit really is it's out of hand. I'm not even gonna lie to you, it's out of hand. But at the same time, they so splintered, they're so fragmented, they kind of defeat themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because they about to lose some people with that flat Earth beef with Sanchez. Because now they were showing the videos of Sanchez saying shit that don't go with Aboriginal shit. But it's like I'm thinking like, hold on, so y'all knew about this old ass video? Y'all was just holding it. So what y'all had them over here for? Just for views? Like,
You know the vibes. You know what
you
I'm
know what I
saying?
mean? I mean, I get it, but don't act like you trying to be something that you know what I mean? Like, y'all niggas got integrity. You don't.
Nah, that's a fact, bro. But they need the numbers. So a lot of them brothers over there, they are flat earthers, right? They big flat earth though. And the thing is though, they all come out of this. I keep saying 432 to drop. The dude he makes good quality videos as far as like the entertainment value. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But the information itself, it's always he was Dane Calloway before Dane Calloway. Like he's the person who coined the term uh dodge the hijack on YouTube. Like that's why they say that dodge the hijack shit.
That's
He will read some
yeah.
shit that was factually inaccurate and say, they lying in certain points. You gotta dodge the hijack. So
Them
he's
niggas
really
get
like the
cool with that.
godfather of a lot of this shit.
He's the
You know?
godfather of cherry picking. That's sad.
I'm finna show you him, bro, because this guy, he was on fire. I'm talking about on fire. Nigga, 7 years ago, Columbus came to America to seize the Holy Lands.
See, I remember him, but I never paid attention to shit like that. Once that shit get too spooky, I'm out of there, man.
He had me hooked for like the first 3 weeks, right? Because I fuck with Prester John, right? I'm
Yeah,
one of them Prester John niggas. I know it's a lot of us out there.
that's
So
crazy.
so I fuck with Prester John. So I'm locked in. He has this Prester John series, bro. He's on like Prester John. You could probably see it right there. That bitch say 123 number. He's got
God
an
damn.
installment. This nigga been doing Prester John series since 2015. So
How much could you fucking talk about Prester John?
that's why I don't know about, like, bro, after like episode 13, because really, a nigga missed by 5 or 6 in the middle. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, all right, but I'm gonna watch the first 3 and I'm gonna catch like 8 and 9 type shit. Man, by the time we got to the double digits, man, it was like, bro, he just making shit up. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah,
start tapping in. I look up this nigga on 87. I'm like, what the hell?
there's not that much shit about Prester John out there.
Right, bro. And they got the nigga in Cape Verde. They done took the nigga all the way to Japan. They done took the nigga down to Australia, to Antarctica. Now, like,
Man,
bro, this man hypothesized, and like I say, it's very entertaining. He hypothesized that the Fountain of Youth that Prester John was a he had the Fountain of Youth because they said every time they seen this man, he looked the same. He was like super old but super young, and this Fountain of Youth was in Kansas.
but I
And
thought that's the whole thing. Nobody's never really seen him. They just hear about him.
that's what I'm saying. He grabs those parts of it, right? And he pulls it together. So that's why I said I fuck with. I'm like, damn, he going in on his Prester John shit. And I go to really going into it. I'm like, bro, this nigga ain't this ain't Prester John. This is just a theory. So I'm cool with the theory, but I'm gonna just take it as what it is. So that's why I still respect him, because he doesn't say, like, he says it's a theory, but he lets people like take it like it's factual. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But he always says like we just surfing the wave and little catchphrases like that. But them niggas will take that shit and make a video and be like, see, the black Europeans was X, Y, and Z, when the whole time the nigga was just showing some shit to make you think type shit.
yeah, and they'll say it's a source.
A lot of they shit is the source him. I'll just read titles of these niggas videos, bro, and it'll be shot Apple talking points. Like These brothers that they don't have. He been watching another coincidence video. Hey, my dog been watching another coincidence videos and shit. Hold up. I'm trying to get into this nigga series, bro. He got a series. I'm gonna go straight to his playlist, bro. He get into some bags, bro.
Yo, did you see? You was watching when Black Power Banger was up there
And who?
earlier. Black Power Banger.
You talking about on the first live stream?
Yeah.
No, I was in and out. I really didn't catch it because I was like, I had some shit going on today.
Yeah, that shit was funny as hell. He called Hawk School out. Hawk School ran. Smoke signal stepped up. Got beat up. That shit was crazy.
Bro, who is the because Hawk School, bro, he don't got no smoke for real. He's just like over there.
Nah,
He's like
he
a
just
pom
be-
pom holder for real.
Yeah, he's a little mascot.
Yeah. Where he the
For real.
mascot. That's exactly what that nigga is. Motherfucker in the way and shit. He's supposed to be a teacher, but he has not signed up for no debates.
And Bat was like, yo, come on, Hawk, take it. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, nah, you have to pay me. Like, nigga, who are you?
Oh my God.
Who are you?
These
He's
guys
crazy.
get 2 or 3 people to show them some shit on TikTok, show their videos. Now they think they viral.
I don't know.
That's crazy though, bro. That nigga didn't even. So they was trying to square it up with him. He wouldn't even line it up today.
Nah, today, yeah. And the nigga was like, he was running down on Hawk School for real, like running down on him.
Like he knew his talking points and shit. Or really, Hawk School's all over the place. So he got a lot of shit to fight.
Yeah. He was on him.
What was the contention point?
Man, first it was what's better, Pan-Africanism or Aboriginal doctrine for black people. Then he told them, nigga, whatever you think you know, we could debate.
Yeah, that's the one right there.
He said, whatever you better fact, whatever, because since you running, whatever you think you know, we could debate.
That's terrible. So the nigga and he basically didn't say nothing.
Nope.
What's crazy though is the chat won't even recognize that type of stuff. Like if I was a real abo and I'm noticing like bro niggas ducking wreck or they ain't showing sources, I would have been. That's kind of like the part of the reason, the first couple of reasons I was saying shit, because I'm thinking a lot of these brothers got the Aboriginal or indigenous ancestry. Let me correct them. Then I'm seeing these niggas they ain't even tied in for real.
Mm-hmm. Not at all.
But what they all tied to, they are tied to either a Hebrew, a Bay, or flat Earth, right? And that's what I'm telling you. This King Drop, he encompasses all that, right? He got all them, all in one. He got his flat Earth right here, Lost Negro Cities of Gold, El Dorado. He's incorporating that. He's got the flat Earth map in the top right hand screen. I used to say this nigga birthed Sanchez. And niggas was like, nah, bro, you disrespecting Sanchez, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, he came over here and got a lot of shit from bro. The Admiral Byrd shit.
Yeah.
He's this nigga the same way he did that Prester John series that I talked about. This nigga focused on Admiral Byrd for like a bunch of episodes, bunch of videos. That's these niggas' main talking point for Flat Earth. Aboriginal Byrd. Like he the originator of all that shit.
I don't even get how niggas can believe in that flat Earth shit.
Man, that shit's so goddamn stupid. And it don't mean shit anyway. Let alone if you could even prove it. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit ain't worth shit. And you can't prove it.
Bro. Yeah, that's why I don't bother with that shit at all.
I'm trying to. He got so many videos, bro. I'd be this nigga. Like I said, bro. He's the like. I don't want Holiday to fuck around and be like I'm talking shit, but he's like the godfather of the Apple for real. For real. Like I give it to A1 because we be joking and shit. Like all the shit that A1 be talking about, he be saying I be like, don't be knowing. I be knowing it because he get it from this nigga, bro. And this nigga get it from Hakeem Bey.
They all recycle the same bullshit information.
They all do the shit, bro. It's a whole circle. Oh, and like Big Ant say in the chat, he didn't influence Karimio. He put that nigga Karimio on. Like Karimio wasn't making no videos until he started making videos with bro. He started collabing with him and started building his channel up with him. And then him and Karimio started beefing and shit, slick beefing and shit. But these niggas were side by side. He brought Karimio to the community, blessed them, you know what I'm saying? Basically anointed them type shit. He been around like that. Like he been around. He been making videos about Aboriginal content before AP and Untaught this one and all them niggas. And he's still making them. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to just go to the nigga channel, go to the oldest video. Cause like I said, bro, these talking points, bro, they so recycled, they don't make sense, bro. That's why I be cutting niggas off, bro. Like you telling me I ain't never heard this shit before and you sound crazy. Nigga heard this shit 10 years ago and shit. Let me zoom in just a little bit. So that bitch say 1603 Voyages of King James. Damn, my shit flipping out. He spoke on everything from the Doctrine of Discovery, Hebrews being in America, Utah, Judah, that's him. The dragons, that's him. Quetzalcoatl being Jesus, that's him.
You know your boy, he always shouting them out.
Who?
Ahanu.
He be shouting out who?
Before 432 drop.
Bro, I don't be watching A1. I just when I hear it, I know where it come from, bro. So I wouldn't doubt he been shouting that nigga out.
Nah, he be doing it on Bap channel.
Yeah, as soon as I be hearing
show like that old you know, the videos within the black towns. Ain't that 432 drop shit with the black town? In Oklahoma or some shit.
In Oklahoma?
You know the video they always show with the old they be like how they enslaved. They don't know nothing about slavery. It'd be 1923 or some shit in Oklahoma.
Yeah, that weak ass clip, that one clip from Oklahoma that they got from National Geographic and shit.
Well, that's like 50 years removed from slavery. What you mean?
50 years removed from
damn
shit.
60 years, damn. But yeah, he always shout him out when he play that shit.
Yeah, he the godfather. He the one that tied the flat earth. Look, he got flat connected universe, land beyond the poles. He got world beyond the poles, no forests on flat earth, where he says all the forests are mountains. He's the originator. Like, you know what I'm saying? These people get this shit from him.
That's crazy.
The entire kingdom of Israel found in Utah. We see that 7 years ago. 49,000 views.
That's crazy. People like that pseudo shit. I don't know why. They love a conspiracy theory, man.
They love that shit, bro. I'm talking about, like I said, about 2017, 2018, I was just like watch every 15 video just to see what the nigga talking about for like 20 minutes type shit, then check out. Cause it was getting more and more pseudo, but you could tell that's when the people was really liking it. He got Antarctica Indians. Hold on, bro. Did you just hold on, bro? That motherfucker said Antarctic Indians. Like every talking point they have, bro, I'm telling you, you can track it down. And they don't even know it enough for them to deny that it don't come out of a video off of YouTube.
Nope. They don't know where they got it from.
The Aztec Ark of the Covenant. This motherfucking touchscreen keep acting stupid. I let my son get a hold of the touchscreen. Now that bitch acting crazy.
Yeah, I put that clip in the back
Yeah, I'm finna put it.
of
Where you put it at? Let me see.
in the private shit. They can say Utah is Judah. Yeah.
Motherfucker say you walking through Pseudoville. I'm telling you, bro. That motherfucker 432. That nigga is the prime minister. That shit ain't even playing. What the fuck?
Let me the record. I want to get to everybody fresh on the panel. Shout out to everybody on the panel. King Cash, please don't come off the mic when somebody done speaking. You're gonna be the last one to speak respectfully. This is an Aboriginal bias panel, okay? American Indian panel, okay? Everybody stay muted right quick. I want to get to everybody fresh on the panel. Shout out to everybody on the panel. King Cash, please don't come off the mic when somebody done speaking. You're gonna be the last one to speak respectfully. This is an Aboriginal bias panel, okay? American Indian panel, okay? Everybody stay muted right quick. I want to get to everybody fresh on the panel. Shout out to everybody on the panel. King Cash, please don't come off the mic when somebody done speaking. You're gonna be the last one to speak respectfully. This is an Aboriginal bias panel, okay? American Indian panel, okay?
So yeah. You should have played that shit.
Yeah, it's gonna be don't worry, we got a replay tomorrow. I'm finna show my screen tomorrow. They on some shit. They don't even know though. Cause it's the thing. He didn't show a single source. He didn't make a claim.
Nope.
And the first thing I did out of coincidence, I said, listen, bro, you gotta have a methodology. It's gotta involve some historical evidence, bro. It's gotta have some historical events. I even try to lay it out for him, like, hey man, if you're gonna separate the Slavs, you gotta show where the separation is at. Like all that. Nigga just said it was separated. You ain't even go into it. You ain't even try to make it make sense of none of that stuff.
Nope.
You relying on
Bro,
the
they didn't
English.
even. Nobody cared what the title of the debate was.
Word, this
Except for you.
was a Rose Lucky debate.
Word, man.
But I'm trying to put these black Europeans on trial, bro, because they run to Ruddy, they run to Swarthy,
Yeah.
and that's the only two places they can run to.
And then those words, they take them out of context. Word. All the way.
And they take a nigga like Real Rap to be like, not a coincidence you showed me Swarthy don't mean black. How a nigga like Real Rap could tell you that shit don't mean black, but your so-called top scholars who say that nigga Real Rap is an idiot
Yeah.
can't tell you that.
Yeah, I was breaking them down the other day. Word. He brought up that book, that ancient Egyptian shit. He tried to say, you know, that whole they came from America and went to Africa shit.
You pull that book out again?
He said he's not gonna use it no more.
I bet he won't, nigga.
Whoa, that shit was funny. I gotta replay that shit.
It's like they get into their bag, right? They get beat up, then they put the bag down for. It's like we know that bag is a fake Louis, bro. You can't bring it out 10, 15 days later, like a nigga didn't just find out that bitch was fake, bro.
Whoa.
We put the diamond tester on the nigga shit. His shit was not blinging. And he still
Straight
got
the
that
fuck.
motherfucker on, walking around the club like that motherfucker is not blinging.
Like we don't know. We know.
And not only do we know, that motherfucker have been documented and put on YouTube. So niggas at this
Word.
point, bro, at this point it's no more than cult activity. A fan club fanatics at best. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see if really even let me play this bitch. Yeah, nigga, definitely. Who you telling? Post it up. Nigga selling the Gucci with the Gucci logo on. Post it up on Gucci strip. And then when Gucci come outside, they start reading the rule book that say they could technically be there. Right. Not a question. Did he show anything in the debate that will substantiate anything?
No. Other than he don't know what the fuck he talking about. Bro, he never clicked on any of the links. He went to Google, typed something in, and talked. And then at the end he went to that real history WW shit.
Bro.
Doing the question and answer.
And
That's
then
it.
didn't he say the site was trash and that he knows that you could lighten up the photos?
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
So
He said,
that
I
negated him
know.
bringing that shit up.
Yeah, he said, I know that the photo got lightened up and it was lighter. I know.
Yeah, that nigga beat
So
his
what was
own.
the
He
point?
beat his own argument the whole night.
But then act like you lost because you used the word ruddyist and shit. I think it's crazy.
He said he didn't have to show anything else because I pulled out ready.
Yeah. But what they got to do with the French being Aboriginal to Canada?
That's that's how you know where they getting the shit from, though, bro. Because I can show you Medicine Man videos from 2015 where he's showing the picture of a ruddy cow, a picture of a ruddy duck, all of this shit that he went to, bro, already on YouTube. I can show you the video, nigga. Like, matter of fact, bro, I'm not even finna keep talking about it. I'm finna play this motherfucking. Hold on, where this shit at? Matter of fact, I want you to while I'm looking for this, bro, explain to me that because I didn't catch it. You said you was going in and then you said Hulk got exposed. So just break down the conversation to me today, because like I said, I wasn't even tapping in.
So Black Power Band, he went up there. You know, they started with the same shit where asking a million questions. Shit settled down a little bit, and you know, Hawks who kept jumping out there like he do. So he was like, you know, basically, you got so much mouth. You the new nigga. I know this one. What's up? Uh, so we could debate, right? And then whole school, he was saying some shit, but then Black Power Bang was like, fuck it, we gonna debate Aboriginal Pan Africanism. He ran from that. Like it's like, oh no, niggas gotta pay me. And, you know, it was getting quiet. Aboriginal Power jumped in there like, listen, man, get out there. You know what I'm saying? Like you should get out there. he just did the eyeball shuffle from there. I guess Smoke got tired of him and he jumped out there. So they took a little debate about it. Smoke read the definition of Pan Africanism like that was supposed to debunk something. Like it didn't make no sense. He's adding words to whatever he's reading. I don't even know where he got the definition from.
So
Word.
Smoke was running a little interference and shit.
Yeah. And Truth was too, because in the debate, Truth started asking Black Power. You know, they had a little quick, face off. I don't even want to say debate, a little face off, but Truth jumping in from the side, asking him questions. Word.
That's terrible. So them niggas can't even. So the thing about it though, AP really trying to line everything up. He want niggas to line up.
Yeah, but they running.
That's what I would give AP. He want niggas to line up. He trying to line shit up. That's why I be respecting what he got going on, even though I disagree with everything. It's like at least he trying to line shit up. Y'all nigga ducking, and then ducking the duck. Like I don't know. I think, bro, they scared of OHF.
They scared of anybody that's gonna show sources. So that they know can. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But they gotta get better at like choosing sources, man, because that shit ain't even fair. Like, 'cause you could basically, like he did, show Google, and they gonna say he showed something.
But that's why I just was like, bro, he didn't click on nothing. So let me just go to Wikipedia for a nigga. Like I had so much other shit. Like I had articles ready, bro. Like PDFs. I'm ready to get into the haplo groups, explain because I made the claim about the R1B and all that shit. I'm ready to go in. Ain't even no point. They don't even know what I'm talking about.
No, they don't know. It's the ignorance. So they, you know what I'm saying? They argue from ignorance. I think they know something. That's really, you know what I'm saying?
And I'm no longer calling niggas cherry picking, bro. They are pulling incomplete evidence fallacies because they are actively participating in fraudulent claims. You know what I'm saying? They're making fraudulent claims. They hiding shit. They're not purposely clicking on shit. He knew that shit ain't have nothing to do with Canada. That's why he did, and he brought it up twice.
So did that did too. But why he ain't say nothing? And you heard him say Bap told him that shit at the he said Bap told him how to, you know, basically show the information type shit. Like you could have showed him a little bit better than that. Instead of told him to click the link.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to bring it up. I'm gonna be like, man, I don't think he showed you that. Bap do a little bit Bap do a little bit better than what you was giving out, my brother.
Yeah,
That shit was root word-esque.
That's gonna be funny tomorrow. Whoa. That's crazy.
It's like, bro, what do I even play? Like the nigga shit was so lackadaisical. It was so trash. Like,
Yeah.
good thing that shit wasn't behind the paywall, because motherfucker would have been mad. They don't want their money back.
Facts. Cause like, what did he show? What part could you?
Like, bro,
You could show when you killed him with the ready.
Yeah.
You go to that ready part. I like when you did that shit. But like, that's what I'm saying. They don't understand. He made the claim, so he's supposed to be proving it, right? You're supposed to be. You did what you did. You show where they say they come from.
Bring that out in the questions too, brother.
Yeah, like niggas don't even stand on their position in these debates. Shit don't make no sense. Like the same shit Bat did to me and A1.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, they still going around like they
presentation is up like that. Like he showed you enough respect to at least put some shit together for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, them niggas been had them shits. Those old. That's old shit. And like with Bat, he just showed a couple links. He didn't even, you know what I'm saying? But he was able to try to articulate. He read from some shit. Like I ain't gonna say he did the same shit Zoe did, but the level of evidence is not. You feel what I'm saying? It's not up to par. But I'm coming with primaries.
That's the thing, bro. They don't even. Oh yeah, this nigga. Yeah, they don't even know what a primary is. But bro, remember they brought up this Chevrolet nigga, or what? However you say the nigga name, the French dude, the French African brother.
Yeah. I like how you ran that down too.
Bro, he pulled this nigga like they don't have YouTube videos circulating that just went viral of this.
So he's not African.
Right. And then they was like, Senegal wasn't even established back then. It's like, you're stupid.
Yeah, you are. That's like saying, so when was the United States or America founded? It's gonna be a date. So nobody was there before that. No,
Right. And you calling yourself
they don't
American,
believe
you're
that.
not an American because America was established in 1776.
Yeah, so you don't. So when they don't want to apply the same knowledge the other way around. I mean, you know what I'm saying? The same common sense the other way around. Shit don't make no sense.
Look at
Like
this
they're
nigga.
walking contradictions.
Look at this nigga.
Yeah,
Ruddy Cow.
why
Hold on,
he
let me back it up. This nigga's it's OG hustle right here.
ain't show like he show the animals.
Right, Ruddy Animals, bro. Ruddy Animals.
Okay.
I start your time when your screen sharing ready.
See, the problem is with too many people trying to be intelligent and not using common sense and due diligence to break down what they be reading. They get stuck in the book for book surface. So they reading the surface of the pages and just reading that story and don't decode nothing in it. So he just told on himself. Ruddy people. Okay. So we're going to go from there and I'm going to go right back to where I was last at over here in the stone. We're going to take it back to the stone. Because once again, Stone Age, we can continue going. We're finna go off into Quebec. We're finna go off into the French Empire. See, we're looking at structures right across the screen right here that no white man has ever been able to build. But this is in Quebec. This is in Canada. Why haven't people seen this? Let me see if the pictures show up big if I click on it. Look at this picture. See, these are ancient empires. Castles in Quebec. Who was running the castles?
We don't see no castle, so I don't know if you're sharing your entire screen,
I was
but
tripping.
you
We
might
don't
have to
see
show
no
your entire
castles.
screen again. So if you're moving around to different tabs, we can see it. I just want to, you know what I mean?
Hold on, let me go back then. I'm gonna go back.
The volume
I need
straight.
him to see this because he's like lost in the sauce for real.
Yeah, it's playing good. It's playing good.
So I can see. Man, I figured it out a little bit, bro. Okay, so now.
All right, now you ain't got to stop your screen share. You can go from tab to tab. Go ahead.
So we're not gonna even go there yet. We're gonna go right back here. Can you see the castles now?
Yeah, everything clear. We see everything. Yeah.
Okay. Now, everybody, this is what he's saying the Franks didn't have.
So he's showing castles. He typed in ancient castles in Quebec, Canada in a Google search.
And that's
No,
what he's presenting.
that's what he's presenting. No link, right? No link to say this castle was built at this date by this group of people. This culture was
Nope.
found from this site dating back to none of that shit. He ain't bring none of that shit. He brought the Quebec bucket list. 9 castles in Quebec you have to check out. And then proceeded to say white people, right? Because it's all black and white because no other people exist. White people never created these castles. These is Aboriginal castles type shit.
Just based on looking at the picture.
All off he said off the masonry, bro. He tied in the Inca, the Maya, and Rome architecture. Right? He say all that shit, right? I'm surprised he ain't go World Fair. I'm surprised he ain't do all shit. Like real shit, bro. So this right here, I was already sitting back like, bro, are you serious? You in your second round.
So I was typing in the chat. I know you probably wasn't looking, but I'm like, he can't be serious. Like,
Nigga was deadly serious.
That nigga started off by reading you know how they give you a couple lines on each article. He read that shit like. I'm like, nah, he's not doing that. He did it.
That's why I pulled the reins back. I'm like, bro, I'm finna give this nigga the same shit he giving me. Cause this nigga, like I said, bro, I had haplogroup shit. I'm ready to go into the bag. I'm ready for him to be like, that Hebrew group ain't found, man. And I'm be like, yeah, no, they got this person they done tracked. Like I'm ready to go there. You know what I'm saying? But they like, nah, we're gonna click on this, this Google button and we're gonna type something in and that's all. Like come on, bro. And this you saying is this is the Frankish Empire, you saying, right? We don't know when these castles was built, not. We don't know when these bitches was built.
We don't know nothing about them.
Not a goddamn thing.
Castles, like they're everywhere. Polygonal style castles. We're dealing with Stone Age, the Flintstones. I mean, you know, I'm like 2 hours from Flint, Michigan. But once again, Flintstones. This is architecture and structure. He's talking about what a book is telling you. We're not talking about what no book's telling you. I'm showing you what our people build and people that was here built. Now, these things go back over 500 years old plus. White people wasn't around. So who is he talking about was ruddy. Now, once again, the word ruddy is reddish brown or cinnamon or copper color. So thank you for helping me with your book. And I'm going to go ahead and...
So he said ruddy was reddish brown, cinnamon, copper. He said all that shit. Didn't make a
He
single...
also said them castles ain't... Hold on. He said them castles ain't 500 years. He said them castles is older than 500 years. No, there's no way.
In Quebec?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, matter of fact, yeah, that's a quick Google search. Oldest castles in Quebec, right? Because they'll let you know, because a lot of this stuff is an Airbnb now.
Word.
You can go right and pull up and stay for like $185 a night and shit like that. Oldest castle in Canada, man. What they gonna tell me? Something basic. It's nothing crazy. Can't be nothing crazy. The Dundurn Castle is the oldest castle in Canada and is known for the blah blah blah. Let's click on it. Let's give it here real quick. My brother Zoe ain't talking about nothing anyway.
Yeah, he ain't talking about shit.
It say to conclude, Dundurn Castle is the oldest castle in Canada and is an exceptional surviving example of magnificent Canadian estate and a high level of precision. Okay. I'm trying to figure out why my shit moving so slow and shit. Oh, that's all they got. Okay, I clicked on a bad link. That's what that was. So we're gonna just look up the Dundurn Castle, which was supposedly the oldest one. Yeah, the Dundurn. They don't like Wikipedia, right? They don't like Wikipedia. So I'm gonna stay off Wikipedia. You know, Wikipedia got a goddamn source list at the bottom, but
Well, I want to know how old.
We got the use of castle construction is not restricted to luxury hotels, blah, blah, blah. We got 1827 constructed in London. Where is the fucking... All right. So we got the Ontario, 1933. Dunder, there we go. The oldest castle. One of the oldest Canadian castles in existence can be found in Hamilton. 1834 was when it was built. In the classic Italianate style. Not no Frankic, Italianate. And the Franks were in northern Belgium. I went through it. It was not like that in Italy.
So he just was saying anything.
He was saying anything, bro. And if he clicked on any castle, that shit would have took him at best to the 1830s. And if they try to say that little Star Fort shit, that's not a castle, beloved.
So you think he was just lazy, or he knew not to click nothing because it's not going to agree with him?
Bro, he knows not to click nothing. He's not stupid. I'm convinced he know exactly what he's doing, bro. That's why when he said what he said, he brought it back up. I made the hint at it because I was baiting him. Like I was like, bro, listen, I'm not gonna click on this link, but you know just as much as I know, don't ever pull that shit up again. And he pulled it up
Yeah.
again. So I'm like, bro, why are you playing like I won't grab this link right here? He know like we got 5 minutes. He ain't finna waste all the 5 minutes on that. Blah blah. Like they playing these games. You seen this picture in the video, right?
Which one?
Let me zoom in. Fairmont-le-Chateau in Quebec City.
Yeah.
That's the one, ain't it?
I think so, yeah.
Right there, right? Same
I
exact one.
believe so.
Same exact one.
How old is that one?
Let me zoom out this touchscreen. Crazy. That motherfucker is the Chateau. Okay, that motherfucker was built in 8. Oh, it opened. All right, we don't go with the opening. We ain't gonna do the opening to him. Even though that's when it opened now. Motherfucker was erected in the late 19th, early 20th century. Was that? That's it? No. I'm cherry picking. I guess that date is the only date they gave us. It was
The
completed.
late 19th to early 20th, yeah. So that's 18 to 1900.
Yeah, that's the only date they give us right there. The Chateau, whatever, was completed in 1893. 1893 is that castle that he kept putting on the screen, right? The one he kept going in about, talking about was a part of the Frankish Empire. That's an Italian style castle.
Where these 500-year-old castles, though?
Where is the 500-year-old castles at, beloved? That motherfucker barely 150 years old.
Word. Yeah. These niggas, man.
That motherfucker ain't even older than America. Like, what are we talking about at this point?
He really said they was old. He said these castles are older than 500 years, and white people wasn't here then. So was they here in 1893?
Yeah, hey, bro, I started to like be like showing when did white people arrive, but I'm like, bro, that's not even I'm not even finna go down that shit. That shit's so childish. What is he talking about?
No, but look, that debunks the whole white slave thing. Because remember, the white slaves came in the 1600s.
Hey, bro, they got to keep up with their own pseudo shit, bro. Like these Pan-Pseudos tripping.
So was they here or not?
Who was they? Type shit. Ab wouldn't even take the debate. That's what Sean was trying to narrow down. Who is what? Motherfuckers like, nah, we ain't proving that part.
So we got an 1830 castle and an 1893 castle.
Bro, the oldest castle was 1830, bro. It don't get no older than that.
Then he showed this guy who's African descent.
Look at the Google search though, bro. Old black French king in Quebec, Canada. And he pulled up somebody that was born in France.
Not even in Canada.
Not even in Canada.
God damn, Zoe. Damn it, Zoe. The fuck is he doing?
He found some way though. One thing I would say though, that boy had a lot of confidence in what he was saying. Like he knew that it was a certain level of incompetence in the chat type shit.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he do this shit every day.
Yeah, like he knew he could get his shit off, and he could just basically do some rah shit. Like, oh yeah, blah blah blah. He he ain't even Aboriginal. He don't even know. He ain't looked into it. I'm teaching, and it's like, brother, you're not looking into what you're posting, because if you did, you'll be saying what I'm saying.
That's a fact.
But let me see what more this nigga said.
See, he didn't know that royal families ruled.
Look, Chevrolet de Saint George, or however you say my brother's name. I boy had some drip too. I know you see the drip.
All up through France. And see, of course, they're going to white it out and take a lot out. I don't have to show a lot of pictures. He's asking about the Franks being colored. Yeah, they are colored. I ain't even got to say no more. You helped me when you said ruddy. So the word ruddy itself helped my argument. I appreciate you, Lucky. Like I said, I'm going to fire up this Lucky blood. So I'm going to end mine early and let you go ahead and cook yourself by helping me argue. Go ahead.
He said he going to hit this shit early, bro. Like,
you still have 3 minutes left. A little bit over 3 minutes left, brother Zoe. Are you sure you want to forfeit your time?
No. We can even go deeper. Okay. And then he tried to say that how was the Inca connection to the Franks, right? The Inca was connected to the Franks, also to the Olmecs, also to the Mayans, also to the Anglos, also to the Saxons. You see, this is where they created the Roman Empire. See, he don't even know that the Roman Empire was the Inca family. They stopped ruling in 1809, but he haven't looked it up. He haven't found out who was the real Roman Empire. But this all is connected. That's why I'm showing him Mayan artifacts and Mayan cities in Canada. He talking about, well, he didn't hit on the link. I don't have to. I'm arguing with a goofy. So I'm going to let you go ahead and cook yourself.
so you see Quiet Storm Sean, and that's your number one fan right there.
Oh, man.
He talking about
What
Zoe.
he said? Oh, he said Zoe cooking, right? Yeah.
He say Zoe
I'm talking to them. I'm like, he not showing nothing, man. They don't care.
He ain't show the goddamn thing, bro. And he said a bunch of shit. He said 1809. And I know brother Desmond believe it. I seen him earlier. But he said 1809 was when the Roman Empire ceased to exist, right? Didn't he say that? Or was that the Incas?
I don't remember that one.
I'm gonna play him back.
They be saying too much.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him 10, 15 seconds back.
Real Roman Empire, but he haven't looked it up. He haven't found out who was the real Roman Empire, but the Inca family. They stopped ruling in 1809, but he haven't looked at them, right? The Inca was connected to the Franks, also to the Olmecs, also to the Mayans, also to the Anglos, also to the Saxons. You see, this is where they created the Roman Empire. See, he don't even know that the Roman Empire was the Inca family. They stopped ruling in 1809, but he haven't looked it up. He haven't found out who was the real Roman Empire. But this all is connected. That's why I was showing him Mayan artifacts and Mayan cities in Canada. He talking about, well, he didn't hit on the link. I don't have to. I'm arguing with a goofy. So I'm going to let you go ahead and cook yourself. So me having to argue, and I'm showing you stone. I'm showing you buildings. I'm showing you structures that these white people don't know how to build today. So
every single structure was from the 1800s.
Whoa. Hey, Sutek said, damn, everybody is everybody. He said, that's what they want to be, everybody but African. Where? That shit is crazy.
They the Vikings. They the who they is? That nigga PNF said the Inuits is the Olmecs, bro. I know you remember that shit. Oh, he tried that bitch through linguistics and all kind of shit, man. They talking about I lost it. I said, bro, he ain't been the same since, bro. He been saying all kind of pseudo shit since I done battled that nigga.
Nah, how many chromosomes was it?
That nigga, bro, it keep changing. Look, first he said it was 69, so I call him brother 69. Then when we get into it, we get all the way into this shit. He started claiming that we got such and such syndrome, which actually states that that person has 47 chromosomes and is on the autism spectrum.
Yeah.
I'm like, brother, so you claiming to be on the autism spectrum, brother? I can't even go back and forth with you, brother. I gotta let you rock.
Yeah, these niggas, man.
I gotta support you.
You just
You
sit
know
there
what I'm
and laugh.
saying? I gotta
Yeah,
cash
because
you after that.
you feel bad for them.
Or I gotta do the $2 challenge and shit. The pseudo, the $2 pseudo Pan-Pseudo challenge. You feel me? I'll drop if they're going in enough, you know what I mean? If you're showing enough pseudo sources, I'll drop you $2. You feel me? Because I see that you put in a lot of effort. You get what I'm saying? I
That's a
definitely
fact.
float the $2 every now and then. You know what I'm saying? AP attest to it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even hit Sister Bethy 1 or 2 times when she was getting in her corporate tribe bag. You know what I'm saying? Her 501 bag.
Yo,
And I
when
was
she
like,
go in about Pookie and Ray Ray, that shit is funny.
yeah, she be trying to, you know what I mean? She be trying to stand up for him. You feel me? She like the auntie in the hood trying to let everybody know like get off your cousin. He gonna do right eventually type female. You know what I'm saying? So I respect this sometimes. You feel me? She the pseudo genealogist.
None of them, they don't like me though.
Nah, that's a fact. You
Well,
bro, you and Kaz, bro. They don't like me because you know they think they got they love whatever going on. But I'm standing on what I'm standing on. But these folks, they really feel like you and Kaz, y'all are the police for real. Like y'all niggas got badge numbers. You know what I'm saying? Y'all getting paid $23 an hour and shit to hit the link.
like they really think they doing something that special.
That's the narcissistic shit, bro.
Word, like y'all niggas ain't doing shit, but misinforming people 24/7 on YouTube. That's
Bro, this
it.
shit's so bad. This shit's so
Yeah,
bad.
Sean, this was just from a little second ago. Sean was asking the replay. You ain't really played too much though, but
Yeah, I ain't even play. Hey, Sean, hit the
you ain't
link,
missing
man.
much.
I'm sipping a little Pinot. You feel me? Sipping a little Pinot. So just go hit the link, Sean. I'm finna play this. This was ridiculous, Sean. I couldn't even get into my bag because
This the shit that'll piss Sean off, man.
yeah, bro. But the
This the
thing
shit
about it
Sean
is,
like.
Sean couldn't have been on the panel. He'd have snapped.
Sean snapped on a shot earlier.
He snapped on Shy. Well, listen, bro. Sean, the first time me and Sean had an interaction, Sean tried to come at me a little bit because I gave him some anecdotal evidence. You know what I'm saying? We all got a little pseudo in our blood a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But you got to fight the pseudo. That's all. You know what I'm saying? The nigga that ain't fighting the pseudo, he losing. That's all.
Word.
I know damn well
Yeah.
you could be saying be super off. These niggas so wrong.
What's going on, y'all?
What's good, Sean?
It's good.
Not much. You on that restream, man. Wujar will be using this shit.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna either restream or Zoom. I think I'm finna buy the little membership. I'm fucking with them.
That's what's up. Oh yeah, I would have lost it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
When it comes to science, this is the thing. Is when it comes to shit that we have evidence for, I lose it. Because the minute that you try to deny or reject evidence, man, it ain't nothing else to talk about. We just need to argue. Because if you can reject evidence, then there's no need for us to even talk. Because you about to do some shit that can't nobody in the history of evidence do. And that ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like from your fucking chair in your house, you're gonna overturn the scientific community by dismissing evidence. I never seen that type shit before.
And Sean, I
Yeah,
tried to
Sean.
touch on that too. Now go ahead, not.
No, I was gonna say that they use common sense. That's what they say.
Shit, Sean tried to say that shit today, and see, he been hanging with them goddamn elbows too long, man. I
That
said,
shit
bro, you
starting to
got
rub
all
off
they
on me.
talking points today.
Yeah, I heard you talk, y'all, because I was going back and forth between
Yo,
Patel and
like, and
Joe.
I was, and you know, I wasn't treating him like I treat the abos, but god
So
damn,
you
man.
was roughing them up. You see, I was jumping in like, yo, break it up. Nah, but
I
nah,
was
some
like,
What
shots
was
god
though.
going on?
damn.
What my brother was saying, man? What he was saying?
Go ahead, tell him, sure.
Yo, so I get this was a continuation of the shit that he said yesterday on Not a C shit, where he was talking about evolution and not coming, not having a common ancestor and shit like that. And then he was trying to argue that without saying it, he was trying to say that the white people came from Neanderthals. So he was trying to distinctively say that they're still humans, right? But he didn't understand that, yes, Neanderthals are humans, but they are a different species. They are an archaic human. And there's several archaic humans. It's not just the Neanderthals. It's a group of those archaic humans that are in there. But he was trying to say, but they're still human. No, bro. We can phase them out. You know what I'm saying? So I try to give him example using dogs on how if you breed two different types of dogs and you get that mixed dog out of there and you breed that mixed dog back to the father who is of one specific breed, then the litter that comes out behind that is going to be more like the father because the genetics is there. And then if you take one of those pups back to the father, now you back to what you had originally with the father because you didn't bred out that other dog from the parent from, you know what I'm saying, from the father. So basically in 3 breedings, right? And so if Homo sapiens had sex with a Neanderthal, we don't have a need if the Neanderthal is a female or a male, the Neanderthal can't do nothing but pass genetics down to the baby. So there'll be a percentage of DNA from the Neanderthal. That baby, in return, either if it goes back to a Neanderthal, right? If it goes back to a Neanderthal, that's the only chance a Neanderthal has. If that does not happen and it goes back to a human, what's being bred out of that baby biologically?
Yeah,
right?
Neanderthal. Yep.
Right. So let's spice it up a little bit. So let's say you have a black mother and a white father. They have a baby, they get a mixed baby. The baby's 50-50. The baby comes out and goes back to a black person. What becomes less in the baby that person has? The European ancestry, but the European ancestry is present. Then we're walking around in that model, in that mode today, as African Americans, because they had a white slave master and a black female, and we know that the slave master was stealing coochie left and right. But those babies was coming out and going right back to black people, and it became less and less European. Hence, our genetic makeup. So he wasn't really like, I don't think that he was computing that because he was just, it's like I used to be back in the day when motherfuckers said God. Like the moment someone said God, I just start rejecting everything else that was said. That was a trigger word.
Yeah.
So I think that the common ancestor or this idea of primates acting like we're not primates, some word in there is a trigger word for fucking shock. We got to figure it out.
Yeah, and a lot of people they forget to they lean on that Neanderthal and them being white people. But if you even go into the genetics and even tap into that stuff, like you said, they are archaic humans, and we are all mixed with archaic humans.
Right.
Different people have different mixes. That's all.
Yeah, we have a certain percentage of Neanderthal DNA, and that's what I was saying. What's so specific about the conversation that we're having is that we're sitting here and we're talking about evidence, and you are trying to deny the evidence. You know, you don't agree with speciation. And Sute got a beautiful clipping of a conversation a scientist was having, and he was explaining the difference. The argument that a creationist have. And it sounded exactly like how Shao sounded today, and it was just funny. And if he got it to play, you know what I mean, we could play it. But man, it's funny. But yeah, it's similar to what you were the conversation that you were trying to have. And I think because he's so used to going over there and not have to demonstrate anything and just argue back and forth and try to use like logic to argue against them. you got to think
Yeah.
aboriginals are not logical, so using logic never works.
No, it's not gonna work
Yeah,
because
them
because
niggas,
they
they
don't
not
follow
logical at all.
anything disciplined. You know what I'm saying? There isn't one. So to be, if you want to try to use logic, you got to have some type of rules to it. They don't have no rules.
None. They reject all rules.
This is what I'm like. So there's nothing you can't do. You can't do it like that if you want to use logic. There has to be some type of rules. You
Yep.
feel what I'm saying? Like,
Now the rules is cross-referencing common sense.
Which ain't common or scientific.
Right.
word.
And the cross-references be YouTube links and shit like that.
And blog spot.
But they done fucked up, bro, because ChatGPT summarizing YouTube videos now. So I done went back on a lot of them old Abo videos. And I done let ChatGPT give me the talking points. So a lot of this shit is really fucked over right now. Like, it's like I know what niggas been talking about since 2016 right now. So
That's crazy.
I really don't want niggas to get into the bag with me. That's why when like, bro, he pulled out that. I'm trying to find the exact clip. He pulled out that Ruddy Duck, Ruddy Cow, brother, Medicine Man, Lex Will, and it was another channel that ended up getting taken out. It was called Let Us Find the Truth. It ended up turning to like a Wix site. I sent it to you, not a coincidence. They had all these pseudo ass videos in 2015, putting up the Ruddy, putting the copper colored meme next to the Abraham Lincoln what's the nigga Dane Calloway used. That meme was on a YouTube video in 2015 streaming. All these Abo used the same shit, bro. All of them. So I'm like, bro, you getting in the bag, you getting in the old school pseudo bag. I'm finna beat you the fuck up, bro. You tripping. This nigga said the Franks was from Canada, bro. Sean, he said the Franks was from Canada and they was melanated and the Romans was Incans. He said,
what? Wait, what? Oh, say that again, bro. I know I didn't hear that.
Listen, brother, the melanated Franks colonized Canada and they came from South America and they was the Roman Empire. And and this is what he said at the end. He said they relinquished power in 1809.
And he was serious? Well, he had to be serious. He said it. Bro, I don't know how you get around that, bro. That's some new shit.
No, that ain't no new shit. Nah, don't get them niggas no credence. Nah, that's some old pseudo shit. Okay, Sean.
That way he said don't make any sense.
Nah, it don't make a lick of sense, bro. And I asked the brother for a methodology. I told him he needs to provide me some historical evidence, some archaeological evidence. He needs to provide me some like what they say about them, like what did the Romans say about the Franks that as they was coming in? You know what I'm saying? Like, give me something. Yeah. None of that shit. You didn't give me none of that. What you gave me was, and I'm finna play it. You gave me YouTube searches of castles that you swearing up and down was older than 500 years old. Yeah, Google search for 500-year-old castles that was created in the 1830s and shit. So the debate was really it was trash bagged. It was a trash bag debate, right? Like I had a hell of a sources. I made a little PowerPoint, and he didn't pull nothing up, Sean. So I didn't even get it to my Haplo group bag. I didn't even explain who the Franks are today. None of that shit, bro. Because this nigga didn't even get into none of this shit he was talking about. He said some bullshit all day.
He didn't even attempt to prove what his claim was. He didn't even attempt. That's the crazy part.
He said I proved it for him, right? So this is where we went. We kind of skipped up, right? Because he said I proved the argument for him by showing somebody from the time saying that the Franks were a fair skin, fair hair, ruddy complexion. He like, oh, you use ruddy, nigga. You don't even know ruddy mean copper colored and all this goofy ass shit.
What?
He say ruddy means Simroon, all that shit, bro.
Okay, so now he going back to Africa. Does he know that?
He don't know what he talking about, brother. He don't even know. He just think it mean brown, copper color, and he just think about that meme with the penny on the black nigga hand that was surfing that was surfacing on Facebook in 2015. That's all this shit is, bro. And they fucking with the right one because I told you Sean, that shit came out when I was in high school. So I had just graduated in 2014. So I was right with the pseudo, nigga. By 2015, I was like, bro, these niggas so cap. What the hell? This shit's so bad. Like I was trying to give niggas some respect, but nigga, by the time Unc was beating up Pharaoh, I was ready to goddamn join Unc team. Like, what y'all niggas talking about? Y'all niggas crazy.
Yeah, Unc was beating up Pharaoh. Yeah.
He was fucking that nigga. Like, y'all still rocking. They took that shit like he ain't lose and just kept going.
That's what they do. Deny.
That shit wild, bro. But your boy Zoe Hustle, that nigga hustled his ass right into a loss.
So how
Did they vote for him? Go. Did they vote for him?
And it cost a little bit.
You know they voted.
Yeah, they voted.
I'm a mestizo. I'm from Mexico. All this shit that ain't nobody ever substantiated. And goddamn, you know,
so they was biased again.
Yeah, they biased. That's why not Quinn sent me a clip, but my phone died. So I could have played the biased clip, but my phone died. So I just kind of beat a nigga over the head with some regular stuff.
Yeah, Aboriginal power said it's a bias change.
Yeah, it's so bad. Like I debated a PNF on their channel about where Moor come from. The Abos are Moors. Okay, A1 is a Moor. He gonna tell me I lost and tell me he not biased. And then when I say, bro, you a Moor, I'm going against as a Moor, a real American, blah blah blah. He like, I ain't that kind of Moor. It's like you niggas just say anything to disagree, but you know damn well you just disagreeing, bro, because you already know. Niggas is really trash, bro. It's crazy. And like I said, ChatGPT got the button now, so you ain't even gotta watch that shit no more. So you can click on summarize, right? They got all different type of summarizations for a nigga, bro. You could get into the pseudo bag with them, or you could get in straight into the adverse debunk bag. You see what I'm saying? So that bitch will summarize a nigga. Hold on, this one just came out. You gotta go to like an older video. I show it on a different stream. Man, that shit'll summarize your shit, give you 8 talking points, give you timestamps, transcripts, all kind of shit, man. Tell you exactly what the pseudo was saying and who was agreeing with him.
That's crazy.
But check some.
But I'm gonna let you go ahead from there. So that's why I say
I'm gonna back it up.
Really not even a debate. I'm just
Now you ain't gotta stop your screen share. You can go from tab.
for book surface. So they read.
The snake gon' show his face, cause that's how God, bro.
The Franks was ruddy people with gray eyes, blue. Everybody.
So I had, like I said, Sean, I had brought up a description of them as being fair skinned, fair complected, fair hair, blue eyes, and ruddy complexion. So now he's going into his bag of I just exposed myself using ruddy.
Buddy, you know, we this right here, we gotta use due diligence.
Starting the time now. Go ahead, you got it.
Start. Now, he just said that the Franks was ruddy people with gray eyes, blue eyes, hazel eyes, brown eyes. Ruddy people, right? So we're gonna look at a ruddy cow. Keep it simple. We're using common sense. See, the problem is with too many people trying to be intelligent and not using common sense.
What? He goes right to a cow. That shit is crazy. I can't believe he did that.
I'm telling you not, bro. I'm gonna pull the video before the week is over, bro.
So you give a description of ruddy people from somebody else, right? They talking about these people being ruddy, and he goes to this. That's his response. And then this shit don't make no damn sense.
He goes from a ruddy cow to a ruddy duck. Now, before this week is over, bro, I'm gonna
Go
send
ahead,
you a
play.
video of a 2015 YouTuber pulling up a ruddy cow, followed by a ruddy duck, followed by that copper color Facebook meme that I just talked about with the penny on the nigga hand. All
Yo,
this
but
shit
didn't
in
I
one
say?
fucking video, bro. He
Didn't
ain't
I
even
say
say some shit I never heard before.
they didn't get past what they learned 8 years ago? They
They ain't
never
even
got
get past
past that.
what happened was they got captivated. It swept them off their feet, right? And ever since then, they've been telling niggas, y'all ain't even looked into it. Y'all don't even know what I'm talking about. I seen this one exclusive video that's so crazy that you don't know what you talking about, brother. And it's like, my nigga, that video is pseudo, first of all. And second of all, it's just a video. You haven't done any leg work. You haven't pulled up and did no excavations, my nigga. You looking at a YouTube video. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy.
I definitely feel you. Yo, look at Desmond Gamble's comment.
Nah, he's a Hebrew. We know he's a Hebrew. Ask him, do you fuck with 432 drop? I know you fuck with con
No,
drop. I
he
know that's
gotta
your
be joking.
BLG.
No. He's joking. He's joking.
Oh, I'm about to say. Nah, it
He's
was good,
joking.
quiet, son. I know you fuck with 432 drop nation. I know you drop nation family. You fuck with Carimio drop nation. You got damn, what's that other nigga that be over there? Natural by law. You one of them niggas. I already know it.
Yo, play some more of it real quick.
This shit so pseudo. I'm finna skip up to my shit because this shit so bad.
No, hold up. Oh, you
diligence
got to do
to
your part
break
with the
down
ready.
what they be reading. They get stuck in the book for book surface. So they reading the surface of the pages and just reading that story and don't decode nothing in it.
We
So
not
he just
decoding shit.
told on himself. Ruddy people. Okay. So we're gonna go from there, and I'm gonna go right back to where I was last at, over here in the stone. We're gonna take it back to the stone. Because once again, Stone Age, we can continue going. We're finna go off into Quebec. We're finna go off into the Franks Empire. See, we're looking at structures right across the screen right here that no white man has ever been able to build. But this is in Quebec. This is in Canada. Why haven't people seen this? Let me see if the picture shows big.
Hey,
Click on it. Look at this picture.
he showed a chateau.
See, these are ancient empires.
Hold on, get this shit off. Get your
Castles
shit
in
off.
Quebec.
Get your shit off, my beloved. Get
Who
your
was
shit off.
running the castles?
We don't see no castle, so I don't know if you're sharing your
We don't
entire
see no
screen,
castles,
but you
nigga.
might. I mean,
Hold on,
What is you
Let me
doing?
go back then. I'm gonna go back. Go back. Figured it.
you ain't.
I'm not gonna even go there yet.
So this was the castle he was showing.
Yeah, everything
Sean.
clear. We see.
This is the castle he's talking about, Sean. He's showing what's called the Chateau Frontenac or some shit like that. The Chateau Frontenac. That motherfucker is from 1893. Was designed by an American architect, Bruce Price, and overseen by William Van Horn. And he talking about ancient Frankish Roman architecture, nigga. He said ancient Frankish Roman architecture, bro.
He made that shit up.
He made that shit all the way up.
All right, now you can. You ain't got to stop your screen, so you can go from tab to tab.
Come
Go
on,
ahead.
shit.
So we're not gonna even go there yet. We're gonna go right back here. Can you see the castles now?
Yeah, everything clear. We see everything. Yeah.
Okay. Now, everybody, this is what he's saying the Franks didn't have. Castles, like they're everywhere. Polygonal style castles. We're dealing with Stone Age, the Flintstones. I mean, you know, I'm like 2 hours from Flint, Michigan. But once again, Flintstones. This is architecture and structure. He's talking about what the book is telling you. We're not talking about.
You said, what's up?
Oh yeah, yep.
Yeah, that's your boy. That's your boy. Yeah, that's your boy.
That's your boy.
This nigga ain't got no information.
Look, you see, he got the 10 fairy tale castles in Canada on his screen.
It's the same nigga that sit here and said that he ain't a part of the United States.
Yeah, he from Michigan.
You heard him say he's from Flint, Michigan.
But what he does, Sean, is he says this is ancient castles. He puts it in the Google title, right? This is some Lex Will. This is another thing that if you ever want to get tickled, Sean, Lex Will. He's a great pseudo. I'm telling you, that nigga is top-notch funny. I'm telling you, like from the accent to the content, bro. I'm telling you,
he shouldn't even be lucky. Ain't no way you lost to this nigga.
I didn't lose.
How biased they are. I don't care how biased they are. You couldn't lose if you didn't even present. You didn't even have to present shit to win.
Sean, that's what I'm sitting up here telling you. I stopped presenting my shit because he started doing this. I'm like, bro, I made a PowerPoint, Sean. I had some sources I was ready to quote. This nigga started doing this. I said, oh, nah, that shit out the window. These niggas playing bullshit. We playing bullshit, man. He pulled out this castle, bro. This main castle, the castle I just quoted, that Chateau Frontenac or whatever. He said it was an ancient Roman Frankish empire that built that castle. That castle was built in 1893 by an American. American castle, 1893, talking about ancient Quebec. And he tried to tie the Incas up there.
The Incas? How they get there? What was the trade route?
Shit. His evidence, he didn't even click on the link. And when I went back and clicked on it, that shit started talking about the constellation being visible in Canada the same way as being visible in the jungles in Mexico, and they have nothing to do with Quebec, Canada. Like, he just really pulled some whole shit. Like, the debate was really crazy, bro. It was one of those.
The Inca, if they would have traveled through the United States to get to Canada, that they would have been fighting their ass off through the United States. Is he aware of that?
Hey, them niggas would have been swole. All them niggas would have been bodybuild eating Popeye spinach.
Bro, they wouldn't have made it through. They wouldn't have made it through the Texas. They would have had smoke at the border, bro. They would have had smoke just to get to Texas.
This is the thing, though, Sean. Are the Incas around in 1809?
You could say descendants.
Okay, but I'm saying as a colonial or as a political empire.
Now you saying no.
Well, brother Zoe Hustle said that in 1809 they relinquished the throne. Okay.
1780, the Inca descendants. See that by then in the late 1780s, they descendants.
Right, they are descendants. They are dispersed. The numbers are dwindling.
Yeah.
So yeah, this brother here, he is absolutely. This is what we call a case of delusion. You know what I'm saying? He's clearly delusional, but he thinks that he's winning. So every round he tries to relinquish 3 to 4 minutes of his time, as if he's putting in enough work to fall back and drink Tanqueray. You know what I'm saying?
He was drunk.
Nah, I'm drunk, but I'm trying to figure out what he doing. Because how you taking up all this? How you taking up this little bit amount of time, but you ain't saying nothing? Like, I could see if you was what you were saying profound, you getting off, you know what I mean, a lot of shit in a concise effort. It was none of that, Sean. It was none of that. This nigga said I did the work for him with Ruddy, right? This literally what he said. I did the work for him with Ruddy. So I'm trying to speed up. I just want you to see some of the ridiculous shit this nigga said.
Now these things go back over 500 years old plus.
That's when he said that right there. I didn't even catch that he said 500 years old. I just thought it was so much pseudo shit, so I just let some of this shit slide. You know what I'm saying?
I caught that immediately. He's showing castles from the 1800s talking about they 500 years old.
Yeah, I let him get that 500 claim off. I'm like, man, this nigga don't know what he's talking about. I'm over on some whole other shit. I'm still fucked up about the Incas tapped in with the Romans.
Us. White people wasn't around. So who is he talking about was ruddy. Now, once again, the word ruddy is reddish brown or cinnamon or copper color. So thank you for helping me with your book. And I'm going to go ahead and go to some of the royal families. Like this person, like this one. See, he didn't know that royal families ruled all up through France. And see, of course, they're going to white it out and take a lot out. I don't have to show a lot of pictures. He's asking about the Franks being colored. Yeah, they are colored.
Look at his Google search and look who he's searching and honing in on.
I ain't even got to say no more. You helped me when you said ruddy. So the word ruddy itself helped my argument. I appreciate you, Lucky. Like I said, I'm going to fire up this Lucky blood. So I'm going to end mine early and let you go ahead and cook yourself by helping me argue. Go ahead.
Yeah, they think they smoking.
You still have 3 minutes left. A little bit over 3 minutes left.
I'm waiting for that nigga not a coincidence to drop that 100.
No. We can even go deeper. Okay. And then he tried to say that how was the Inca connection to the Franks,
nigga.
right?
You can drop that Bappington off. The
Inca was connected to the Franks, also to the Olmecs, also to the Mayans, also to the Anglos, also to
Did he show this?
See, this is where they create.
You're in a debate. So how the fuck can
this is the debate, Sean. He ain't show a motherfucker.
Yeah, man, that's bullshit.
Just what?
The Roman Empire. You don't even know that the Roman Empire was the Inca family.
This nigga
they stopped ruling in 1809, but he haven't looked it up. He haven't found out who was the real Roman Empire.
See, that's that 1809 claim I was talking about.
But you talking about the Incas?
He said the Incas was the Romans and they stopped ruling in 1809.
All right, so look, pause. So let's have some fun. Right? The history of Bolivia to 1809, okay? It's pre-Columbian Bolivia. Spanish Empire talks about Europeans. The Inca Empire was plundering. All right, hold on, let me share my screen, my bad. Nope. All right, so this is just like StreamYard. They updated the shit. If you took the audio out, you switch. All right, so let's go to Wiki right here. We're at Wiki. All right, the history of Bolivia to 1809. Francisco Pizarro and his fellow explorers from the rapidly growing Spanish Empire first arrived in the New World in 1524. But even before the Inca Empire was plundering. Pizarro enjoyed stunning success, blah, 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 a bunch of bullshit, right? It's just about these Europeans coming up through all of that. Now, everybody, you know, they Tupac, Shakur, you know what I'm saying? Say they won't call this Tupac. All right, so Spanish Peru, this lets you know you deal with the Inca Empire. So, in the mid-18th century, Spanish control over South America began to weaken. In 1780, the Inca descendant, he's a descendant, right? So that means the Inca are irrelevant, but there's a descendant led 60,000 battle against the Spaniards and Peruvians, Cusco. So what is his claim again? He said they stopped ruling in 1809.
He said 1809, and we don't know that, right? That's what he said. He said we don't know that, so we haven't looked into it, type shit.
Well,
we're not privy to the scholarship.
Right. So we can't be privy to some shit that doesn't exist. So that claim he would have to demonstrate that, and that's what I'm talking about. That audience over there is so immature, ignorant, dumb, and then motherfuckers get mad at me when I call them dumb and stupid. Look what they letting fly. You can't let that fly, bro.
I was in the chat saying it.
Mad at me.
See, when I first tapped in with him, I had that same energy, Sean. That's why I was blocked on every panel. Like, the first time I came on there, niggas had the Confederate flag up. They say no Africans fought in any wars. I was like, yo, I asked nicely, like, yo, what's up with the source? And they was talking about Latin was from America, all in one live stream. I'm like, yo, what's up? Where the source at? No source. So I hit the link because they blocked me. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna hit the link, whatever. Whoop de whoop. From that moment on, they put Tashawn in my face. They put a nigga named Untucked in his history in my face. You feel me? Nobody wanted to debate. And from that moment on, it was an argument every day. Niggas want to yell, niggas want to scream. And I'm up that bitch yelling and screaming back with their ass. But then I started seeing like, yo, niggas like YK and niggas like Not a Coincidence, they kind of were chilling in the and letting them niggas get their pseudo shit off and then using that shit against them. So I'm like, you know what?
Yeah, but look,
I'm
lucky
gonna start
that's
using that
after.
shit against they stupid ass.
No, but that's
That's
after I
after they
got
went through the
kicked
same
off and
phase.
came back. Yeah, I got kicked off. I had to redo it. Like, let me
Yeah,
figure
you had to
this
learn,
out.
huh?
Word, dead ass. But
Yeah,
that's
so
how I got the moderators because they would just time me out, block me. You know what I'm saying? Do me dirty. Word. And I told
Yo,
this nigga,
so
I'm
the,
like,
so
dog,
the
y'all
Inca shit
scared, bro.
stops. The Inca shit stops right here after 1545. This is the last rule of the so-called Inca shit.
yeah, he pulled a picture up from real world www dot, and it was that Charles Quinto, that Carlos Quinto, that so-called Black European hogwash. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
he doesn't know the history because he
I
talking
don't know
about
what it
the
is.
Inca stopped ruling in 1809. No, motherfucker, you gotta go back. Shit, let's see what the kids are learning. Let's see how when the Spanish arrived in Peru in the 1500s, the Inca was a huge. It stretched over 2,000 miles. Okay, the government was called the Tahuantinsuyo. Okay, Sapa Inca. Yep, familiar with that. The Inca government organization, the dividing up the empire, Inca tax, laws and punishment. Okay, interesting facts. So it's not a lot that they actually learn here, but shit, that's more than what he could goddamn say.
Man, he didn't know what he was talking about. He went. We supposed to have been proving the Franks first and foremost. Why are we in the
Franks.
1800s?
Oh no, you said the Franks, the people. My bad.
Yeah, the Franks. Like, why are we in the 1800s talking about the Franks? You see what I'm saying?
Look, y'all. This is what we talking about. Hold on, let me show y'all since motherfuckers is so graphic. He said these people supposed to be black. Ain't nothing
from that region of the world.
These motherfuckers, bro.
Think about the climate year round.
Bro, we watch movies regarding they motherfucker. All of that shit about the goddamn Vikings and wars across this motherfucking place. Look at this shit.
John, those was Aboriginal Europeans.
Fucking names, bro. Just look at the names. Ludwig, the Germans' kingdom. Lothar, the first kingdom. We dealing with motherfuckers like that, bro. Why is we arguing with God? Where the black people at? Find me. Let's look at this picture. Maybe he's saying all these people black.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
There go a black person right there.
He's saying we know they whitewashed it.
Bro, we don't want to be none of these motherfuckers.
They
want
do.
to be these motherfuckers.
Abo.
Hey, Sutek, funny as fuck.
But like, this some real shit. Like, you sit here and you really get into other people's shit. Like, they don't even the fuck know this history to be claiming this shit. He doesn't. What it he? Yeah, that nigga ain't got no knowledge, bro.
No, that's what's crazy though, Sean. They don't even know the history they claim. They just, what the nigga said, they just culture vulturing, bro. Real shit. Like, culture vulture like a motherfucker, bro. So let me show you what I said to that, because this was ridiculous, right? Dumb
This
shit.
all is connected. That's why I was showing him Mayan artifacts and Mayan
He
cities.
said he was showing the
in
nigga.
Canada.
Hold on. He was showing the
Nigga,
nigga
it's all
Mayan
over the
artifact.
goddamn globe, bro. He don't know if he want to be in Europe or goddamn South America.
But he was showing Mayan artifact. You seen a fucking Mayan artifact?
Okay, so no, hold on. So can you explain to not a coincidence? Lucky. I need y'all to make this make sense. So first we talking about the Franks, which is in West Europe. And then we're talking about the Inca, which is in South America, going up the South American coastline. Then he brings in the Mayans. What the fuck is the Mayan Empire? Is that next door to the fucking Incas? Or is that not in the center? Or
It sure enough ain't it sure enough ain't contemporary.
It's nowhere near Canada, because that's where he's saying the Franks is from.
It ain't got shit to do with the timeline at all. I know that for a mother. The chronological shit is all off. I know that for a motherfucker.
But Sean, we can't make sense of it, because this is some shit they just want to be so everybody that these are just these claims that just pop up out of nowhere.
Bro, I ain't stupid. But he done took you 3 different motherfucking geographical places.
Mm-hmm.
With no evidence.
Nah, bro, that's the thing. Like, the no evidence is evidence.
That dumbass nigga says Zoe cooking.
That's what I told the Quincy. I said, bro, they say he cooking for real. I'm finna show you what I said to him, because it was like, when it's so pseudo, bro, you can't even you know when you playing against a nigga who not good, you can't even really like cross him up. You know what I'm saying? You got to just do a regular layup and shit like that. So I kind of just had to play it regular.
Unless you don't have common sense, and it costs a little. Even
All right, you have a little bit over a minute left, 5 minutes. We're gonna get into it. Lucky, your round is coming up. Lucky, the round is on you, brother. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Hit that like button, thumb up the video, support the channel, man. We will be dropping a poll at the end of this round as well. Let's get it, Lucky.
Hell no, man. This I'm supposed to be debating truth searching, but this is like the preview. It's like the exhibition. Yeah, I just hit the share screen. So what we got going on here is the brother he doesn't know what he's talking about. And nobody said the Franks didn't have castles. What I said was that the Mayans, first of all, they're not the Inca. Second of all, they're not the Romans. Third of all, none of that are contemporary. Okay, we talking about people that lived and ruled at completely different times. What are you talking about? Okay, so we have to stick to what I said earlier, a methodology, brother. If you are not pulling out a methodology of linguistics, my nigga, archaeological evidence, that would mean clicking on, naming something, dating something, proving something, then you not doing what you claiming that you're doing. So what the brother did was he put a ruddy cow in there. And we're not talking about a ruddy cow. We're dealing with a ruddy complexion, because ruddy complexion deals with the face. It deals with white people. It deals with fair skin versus tan skin. This is what we're talking about. A ruddy complected person describes skin that appears reddish in tone, looking possibly sunburnt, uneven, and dull. The reddish appearance can be anywhere on your skin, nose, cheeks, etc. This is what we talking about. Not a ruddy cow. We talking about ruddy complexions. You understand what I'm saying? So we can get into it a little bit further. Ruddy complexion, just on the top, we ain't got to go into every single thing, because this brother ain't click on a damn link. If you describe someone's face as ruddy, you mean their face is a reddish color. Usually because they are healthy or have been working out. It's talking about a white person with a flushed face, bro. And they talking about the differences in the white people and how they tan and how they hit the skin, or how the sun hit their skin. To the point where L'Oreal has a goddamn product about ruddy skin. Okay, if the product for ruddy skin was our people, right? Why the hell do we got Mary MacArthur on the goddamn screen talking about it's for Aboriginal and ruddy is copper color? He tried that little shit. Listen, brother, Ruddy and copper is not the same thing, not in the slightest at all. And I dare any nigga to keep running with that after today, because it's over with, brother. When it comes to this shit right here, bro, it's over with. Why in the world, okay? Why in the world would L'Oreal put a white lady, and it's Paris at that? So we talking about the same area. Why would they put in Paris a white woman with blue eyes? Because again, now we talking about Gregory, okay? We're not talking about pseudo linguistics and pseudo archaeology. We talking about Gregory. So what brother Gregory said was fair hair, okay? Fair hair, blue eyed, ruddy. Is that woman not fair hair, blue eyed, ruddy? Okay. So then he put another person on the screen, tried to say this was black royalty. This was old black French kings. So this is terrible scholarship. Okay. This brother here is from the 1700s. Okay. He was born of a Senegalese African woman named Nana. Literally. 1700s. We are talking about the 1700s. This brother is refusing to go anywhere in the timeline towards the Franks at all. Again, maybe we could just stick here because this brother ain't giving us nothing, bro. I don't even want to go into all my links. I got sources to all, because niggas like, what is that? That's a PowerPoint. So I can go into the PowerPoint and one of them links, I got all my sources, brother. Like how Wikipedia put their sources at the bottom. So the Franks, you understand me? The Franks, we are talking about a specific time period. Let me blow that up for niggas. We are talking about a specific time period, okay? Although the Frankish name does not appear until the 3rd century. That's 200, my nigga, 200 AD. At least some of the original Frankish tribes had long been to the Roman under their own names, both as allies providing soldiers and as enemies. The Germanic tribes who were called Franks in late antiquity, again, speaking about a specific time period, are associated with Germanic cultural linguistic groupings, not with no Inca linguistical groupings. You got to show me how the French lingua franca is crossing over into, or the Latin lingua franca is crossing over into what they are using at the time of the Inca. I'm not even gonna give you what they use, and you still ain't proved they was all the way up in goddamn Quebec, brother. People in on your own side trying to figure out how Quebec and Inca tying up with some blocks that don't even look similar. You pull some castles, you pull some step pyramids, and you pull some shit from like the Stonehenges, and you clicked on nothing because you don't want people to see when it was dated, where it was from, and who the people are associated with have built it. You don't go into any of it, and you never will go into any of it because it is pseudo.
60 seconds. 60 seconds, brother.
So that was round 2. Nigga didn't click on a single link.
I mean, you killed him with the Ruddy and with the guy with his mom from Senegal. So,
and that shit was the 1700s.
And the timeline too. Yeah, the timeline. So, but they don't care about none of that.
It seemed like I just was talking, right? Nothing I said was making no sense, right? I was just talking. Niggas in the chat like, boo. You know what I'm saying?
When you brought up the makeup thing, I was dying.
Bro, because that's some real shit, bro. Like, yeah, they love that's capitalism, bro. Why would they not advertise to the Ruddy if the Ruddy is who you saying it is?
Mm-hmm.
Like, these niggas, they really just be saying shit, bro. And they don't really think about it before they finish saying it. It's like they just saying it, you know what I'm saying? And then when they really sit back and think about it, it's off to the next thing they saying. So like,
hey man, y'all better than me, man.
The shit was so bad, Sean.
Y'all I already know, Sean. Sean not with that shit. Yeah, it's terrible over there, man. It's bad.
It's so bad. It's like, bro, it's like the debate. You gotta scan through just to see what's even word they're playing. All his claims were pseudo. So it's like, do I play 14 minutes of this pseudo claim or do I play 14 minutes of this pseudo claim? Like his shit, none of his shit added up. He didn't even talk about whether or not the French was black or where they was from. And that was the debate topic, bro. Nigga was just really just rambling, bro.
The best it gets with them with showing sources is what Bap did when he was showing them little internet in that book, little blog spot in the book. But those don't qualify. Mm-hmm.
Bro, this nigga pulled Google search and he pulled a root words, bro. He really pulled the root words where he was talking, and as he was talking, he put the phrase, he put like a catchphrase into Google, hit search, and just kept talking. He didn't click on nothing that motherfucker pulled out. He didn't check the search engine to page 3. He didn't do none of that shit, bro. He was just talking with a catchphrase in the damn search engine.
Yeah, that's exactly what he did.
I'm trying to see what was that one claim? Because we know we got the pseudo building claim. He did this fake old French royalty, black royalty claim.
That all what you reading copied, it's still wrong because you're not using your due diligence to understand what the word ready means. So the whole argument was in the title, Zohas's verse.
He's still talking about Ruddy. Now we in the third round.
As two sticks was the French Franks black? Where are they from? Hosted by Bat. Now I'm gonna go back to where are they from? Images of ancient Mayan artifacts found in Quebec, Canada. I ain't gotta go that way. I'll go this way.
He just talks, right? He just puts something on the screen. He doesn't even show what the Google search shows. He don't even show you what the Google search just rendered. Like, my nigga, who is you? Come on, bro. This shit is so weak.
Oh, damn. What did he say, y'all? Oh, damn. Which French queen?
He got it. Look.
That's why I said, man, it's no
Hey, that nigga finna click on cure. Well, yo, what did you do it, bro?
You know, as of here, I'll let you do the investigation. I'm not your teacher. So, you know, the people that's on your team in the back, oh man, you know, he
shine that bitch like Zoe is horrible, nigga.
The sound of his voice is killing me, bro. He got a young pseudo voice.
Yo, that shit is so bad. He got these pseudo ass castles on this bitch. Look, he talking about these 500-year-old castles, Shine.
This is not just no building, brother. Look at this stone right here.
What's up?
That's a problem. Bro, okay, so it says 10 fairy tale what is it? 10 fairy tale castles in Canada you can visit. You let this nigga beat you. I'm being funny, but you let this nigga beat you with 10 fairy tale castles you can find in Canada. No one caught that.
Look, Shaw was in the chat asking, like, bro, is y'all niggas paying attention? Like, motherfuckers really was like, yeah, man, I got Zoe on this round. I got Zoe on the second round. I'm like, yeah, y'all nigga crazy as hell.
This nigga pulled up some fairy tale castles, nigga. Not real ones, some fairy tale castles. And niggas was with this shit.
And if you look at his tabs in the top, right? I don't know if you can see through them, right? Almost every single one of them, you can see ANCI. It's like he typed in ancient blase blase blah on every single one of his Google searches, except the one when he was trying to look up Inca and Ruddy. He got like 5 tabs open that bitch say start with ANCI, like he was typing in ancient something. Now I don't know if all them bitches was ancient castles and he just had a bunch of the same link going on, or if that was his style of Google search. But like, my nigga, you ain't click on none of the fucking links, and all your Google, that's a confirmation bias. You trying to train the algorithm, brother. Like, what are you doing? You got all them goddamn tabs up. You trying to train the algorithm to bring back some pseudo shit for you.
Shit don't make no sense. They allow this shit.
I don't think Bap like this shit, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Nah, I know he don't.
Defend that.
He gonna let me. He gonna make me defend this shit.
That you're forfeiting.
Defend the shit he said, right? This nigga retarded. Yeah, so he refuses to speak on ruddy complexion, which is cool. He doesn't click on a single link, which is cool. He talks, which is cool. But what he doesn't do, he does not provide any linguistic, archaeological, or oral traditions that proves that the Franks were indeed in Canada and went to Europe melanated. He did not prove that today. So when I brought up the term ruddy complexion, I brought it up to speak on fair hair, blue-eyed people in northwestern Eurasia. Okay, brother? So if you're going to go to northwestern Eurasia for your ancestry and claim that that is aboriginal, you're going to have to prove it. And what you failed to do again was prove anything at all. You didn't even click on the link when you claim that this person found a Mayan structure in Canada, because I don't believe that's what the shit says. So when I click on it myself, okay, he's talking about tracing the constellation to find a city in Mexico. This shit I was talking about. He was able to see it weak ass shit from Quebec because of the same damn constellation that you can see in the goddamn latitude. But when you're in the Yucatan, it's difficult to see. So the brother very disingenuously, again, a terribly incomplete evidence fallacy that he pulled. He didn't click on the link itself to see that it was not even speaking about so-called Mayan structures being found in Canada. Or maybe he did click on it and he chose to omit the evidence. You understand? Because that is the other part of cherry picking. When you omit the evidence on purpose, that's when you become fraudulent in your attempt to deliver some shit to the people. Okay? So that's a quick close up, because he has not again established any methodology for how he is going to change the narrative of what these people are. So again, we're going to go back into this. Now I did this from research, my goddamn self. This brother put in shit from Google that he's seen from 432 Drop, Lex Will, Medicine Man, Teach Me to Be Priestly, all these Hebrew Moors. Okay, I get into the whole bag with these brothers. But the Franks were a Germanic tribe that emerged in recorded history in the 3rd century CE, living in the East Bank, the lower Rhine River. Okay, they were linguistically part of the Rhine-Weser group of the Germanic speakers and were divided to 3 groups. Okay, the Franks originated somewhere between the northern Netherlands and Denmark. They invaded Western Roman empires in the 400s and established the most powerful Christian, to be specific, Catholic kingdom of early medieval Western Europe, dominating present-day northern France, Belgium, and Western Germany. The Catholic, come on, bro. We come on, bro. What are we doing here? The name France is derived from their name. Today, the descendants of the Franks can be found among the populations of France, Belgium, the Netherlands, Luxembourg, and Germany. The most common male haplogroup among the Franks were R1b-U106. About half all the lineages, nigga. I1, R1L664, and I2A2A-L801. It is important to note that due to the complex history of migrations and the intermixing of populations in Europe, many people of European descent can trace their ancestry back to Charlemagne and famous Frankish ruler phenotype or physical traits are not specifically tied to the Franks, as they were a diverse group of people with various appearances such as fair skin, light hair, and goddamn light eyes. It is essential to remember that these traits are not exclusive to the Franks or their descendants and can be found in various populations across Europe and beyond. So this brother
Lucky.
does not prove any. What's up?
All right, so this whole notion about Mayan shit in Canada, this claim was birthed by a teenager claiming to have found a Mayan city using satellite mapping.
Absolutely. That's what I tried to play on him. Like, bro, you didn't even click on your link. He didn't click on the link at all. He don't even know what the kid was claiming, Sean. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you. I see you got it open.
Yeah. So this is an unproven claim, by the way. It says and look, it says on the 10th of May, 2020, this outlet, the Telegraph, reported that a Canadian Mayan city using satellite mapping. The Canadian schoolboy appears to have discovered a lost Mayan city hidden deep in the jungles of Mexico using a new method of listen to where it says. It says in Mexico, though. A new method of matching stars to locations of temples on the earth. James Godori, 15, was fascinated with the ancient Central American civilization and spent hours poring over diagrams of constellations and maps of knowing Mayan cities. And then he made a startling realization: the two appear to be linked. William took the Google Maps, projected that there must be another city hidden deep in the thick jungles of the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico. And I was really surprised and excited when I realized that most of the brilliant stars of the constellation matched the largest Maya city, he told the journal de Montreal. In hundreds of years of scholarship, no other scientist has ever found such a correlation. So we ain't even got to go no further than that. This shit is still unproven. He's 15. He was excited about some shit. He probably made tons of errors. But the whole article would sit there and provide you with this bullshit. And this is what he's claiming right here. So,
yeah, that's what I told them niggas. I said, bro, this is a teenager.
That shit ain't in Canada, though.
And that's exactly what I said. I said that exact line. I said, brother, this don't have nothing to do with Canada. But you either didn't know that because you didn't click on it, or you did know that because you clicked on it. Them the only two options. You look right at it and you said, oh shit, this ain't what I said it is, but you know what, I'm gonna just get this shit off either way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I told the nigga off the rip, like, bro, I heard what you said, and that wasn't what it was. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, I'm finished. On ready complexion. It's because the nigga, he thought he was slick with it. You know what I'm saying? And it was really like half-ass. You know what I'm saying? Hair, blue-eyed people. So if you're gonna go to Northwestern Eurasia, and what you failed to do again was claim that this person found a Mayan structure in Canada, because I don't believe that's what the shit says. So when I click on it myself, okay, he's talking about tracing the constellation to find a city in Mexico. You see what I'm saying? So I touched on it in the debate. Like, my nigga, you not slick. You tried to get your little shit off, and the whole time you didn't click on the link, nigga. So that right there, that's a claim he's making actively like debunked. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that don't matter. That don't count as a loss in the column for the round at all. You know what I'm saying? I still lost that round to the Abos.
Yeah, you
which is
lost that
nuts.
round because he showed some fairy tale castles, nigga.
Right, fairy tale castles. Meanwhile, I done put together an actual PowerPoint. I done took some shit, then choreographed some shit, and put a little picture work for a nigga.
I'm finna tell you how you should have played this shit.
I'm trying to find
I'm
this.
keeping it up.
That's it. That
This
ain't
how
really
this
much
how you
else.
should have played it. You should have ignored the fuck out of this nigga and just talk from your PowerPoint. Because he was irrelevant. He was irrelevant to you at that point. Once you seen how he was moving, he was anything regarding him was irrelevant to you specifically. So you just should have talked to people and presented it as such and embarrassed him because I did that shit to Jake 7,000 when he was trying to talk some shit and he was trying to claim that the goddamn pyramids was built by some motherfucking aliens and shit like that. I said, man, I'm not finna deal with it. He ain't had no PowerPoint, no presentation. I just presented my shit and talked from my shit. And so then when he had to present something or talk about it, he didn't have no evidence. He just talked, and he looked stupid than a motherfucker.
Yeah, that's all this nigga did. Like I tried to, like I said, this the first round. I got this is my opening, right? Because I'm already knowing, like, yo, he not finna establish shit. So I'm telling niggas off the rip. I'm giving niggas five ways to establish this. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving them historical source, linguistic analysis, what did it say right there? Genetic studies, comprehensive analysis. Like, I'm trying to tell them, like, listen, bro, you're gonna have to do one of these things or a combination of these things to prove your point. And he don't touch none of that. So I'm like, bro, I'm not even coming back to this. I'm wasting my time, type shit. That is like, I'm gonna take it to the top. To prove the premise of Franks being separated from other Germanic tribes, like the Slavs, it is essential. Oh man, that bitch jumped. Okay, historical sources. Examine the historical sources from the relevant time periods. They have to be relevant time periods. When we talking about the Franks, we are talking about CE. Okay, we talking about early CE. We're not talking about no damn 1700s. Okay, it's important to identify specific references that distinguish the Franks from the Slavic tribes, because this is what's happening right now. The Slavs, we've already established, the Slavs are so-called Europeans or white people or whatever. So if you're going to say that the Franks, which are another Germanic tribe, just like the Slavs, you're trying to say that they are melanated, you would then have to say the Slavs are melanated. If not, you will have to separate the two. And if you don't separate the two, you fail. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe you could try linguistic analysis. You know what I'm saying? Analyze the linguistic characteristics of the Franks and the Slavs. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that could be your approach. But if you don't give any of these approaches on this screen right here, you fail. You understand what I'm saying? So I that was the first round. I tried to let the nigga know, like, bro, come with something, right? Come with something. Just give me something, nigga. He didn't give me nothing. He gave me fairy tale.
You was hoping that he would do something that none of them had done before, and you was wishful thinking.
I mean, I just put
he
on
was,
the table.
he was using Google. He was just trying to Google search and argue with you, and you was prepared.
Right, that's why I said I ain't even going to my shit, because I'd be like, bro, I feel disrespected. I'm just gonna talk back and forth with this nigga, bro. Like, I wasted 6 hours setting up a PowerPoint for nothing.
I mean, you can present your shit, you know what I mean, as a presentation, just to have it documented, you know what I mean? So it ain't just for nothing. You could always present it, whether you did it on this channel or you went to Not a Seas and presented it somewhere where it could be documented, because we do this shit all the time. So we know that when we in debates with people who don't do the level of research that we do, then we just go from there.
Yeah, this was supposed to be some type of exhibition match, because they setting me up for me versus Truth for this DNA conversation. So I don't know when Truth is supposed to set debate. Me and Truth were supposed to debate in May.
The dude that said he from Louisiana but in Cali.
I think he's He might. I don't know. I know. I heard Mississippi, and I don't know if it's Louisiana, or Alabama, or where it's at. You know, but I know he
Yeah, I
Mississippi.
think it's like
Said that he
Mississippi,
don't disrespect
Chicago.
nobody.
Oh yeah, it's
Hold
I
up.
know it's one something like that.
Hold up. You said Mississippi, but he said Louisiana.
Oh.
His people got land.
I don't know. You know they be from everywhere. I thought it was like Alabama or Mississippi and Chicago.
But that's the same one who keep calling me out my name and shit after he said it ain't
Yeah.
scholarly. Oh yeah, that nigga said Louisiana, bro. I was listening to him. If he says anywhere other than Louisiana, he lying.
He probably did, but I heard him for years say Chicago and somewhere Alabama, Mississippi too.
Yeah, that nigga lying.
Louisiana might be new.
All that is the same. They claim Louisiana, Alabama, and I know when I say they somebody gonna tell them, run back and tell them like, oh, that nigga was talking shit. But they really, it's they. I don't have no other way to say it. Like they all say Alabama, Louisiana, Mississippi, and they all claim that that's the Mississippian culture. They go all the way back millions of years, bro. Like, what do you want me to do? I can't distinguish y'all niggas. Y'all all the same nigga.
Right. For motherfuckers to be trying to grab a hold of the same shit, these motherfuckers ain't got no motherfucking lick of common sense, as they say, to deal with the subject matter from a scholastic perspective. If they're claiming to be these people, they're doing a very poor job at demonstrating.
Yeah, I thought maybe not a coincidence just had their number, right? For the longest. But I'm realizing these people are they're garbage. Like they don't have no evidence. And the talking points that they are using, they don't even have nothing to back them up. They don't even have enough memes from Pinterest backed up to prove the shit they saying.
I feel bad for you, Lucky. I really do. I wish there was some advice I could give you, but unfortunately, you had already made the mistake. Yo, they said this nigga won by sharing some fucking fairy tale castles, yo. Fuck
that nigga won. That nigga won. What was it? He won 72 or 82 to 18. Something crazy, bro.
What? Yeah, bro. Nah.
Bro.
They wasn't voting for you, nigga. You ain't had no chance. You barely got 18 votes. Them was probably not a coincidence.
Bro, it was 180 people in that bitch, bro. They gave him 82%, bro.
Oh, you mean to tell me that there was only 18 smart people out of 100?
Go.
Yo. No, this cannot be life, yo. How many people viewed this shit?
It was 187 live. That's what BAP said.
187 people live and 130 something voted, and you only got 18 votes. You mean to tell me that them motherfuckers is that dumb? That dumb to let a nigga show them some fairy tale castles and they not see that shit say fairy tale castles in Canada. He didn't even show you a migrational pattern of the Franks coming to Canada. Then he don't want the genetic evidence of the goddamn Franks, because that dismisses every fucking thing that he trying to pull. That's the big example of bias, bro. You never had a chance, and they wasn't gonna give you a chance. There's no way they was giving you 18 fucking votes. This nigga want us to keep going over there and debate him over fucking no. Fuck that channel, bro. They better bring some more shit.
To me, that just shows that there is a solid 115 Aboriginals in the world. That's just what that should, because if you look at all they chat every time, that's how it always gonna go. And it's always gonna be 100 people to 120 people vote in that direction. When they got the chat, when they got some drama going, it might be 200, might be 220 in there. But on a regular day, it's 100 people in there. It's 120, 130 people in there. 140 people in there, and 10, 15 of them don't agree. You know what I'm saying? So, in my eyes, the Aboriginal community is actually 120 strong. You see what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. So I expect them niggas to vote their way, but I also use it to gauge how big these niggas really are. You know what I'm saying? And they think they bigger than what they really is.
Nah, they ain't, bro. I don't give a fuck if they had 500 motherfucking people in there, bro. They were never gonna listen to you. You was dead in the water.
Yeah, we are. Like I said, we know what it is when we come in there, but it's just like,
Yo, a
get this
nigga
shit
gotta
on
clip
record.
this shit, though. A nigga gotta clip this nigga arguing about some fake castles. Cause this the type
Oh
of
yeah,
shit that they're
this is it right here. We talking about this fake castle shit for the next 4-5 days.
You should have
I'm
had
like,
the bar reloaded, bro. If she was in there watching that shit, she would have clipped that shit for you quick, bro. She would have clipped that shit and made it a whole fucking joke. Right? Had it on a screen. We can go in and find the source and read from the source to tell people what it is. This nigga used that shit to say that man. I'm really hurt, man. I'm really hurt by this because you spent 6 hours putting your shit together. And I know how complicated it can be putting a presentation together. And then not a coincidence, he didn't give you no proper guidance. He just let you walk right into the motherfucking rat race. And fall for this shit, yo.
I'll be getting caught up with the dumb shit too. You see, I'll be going over there. They be voting all against me.
Yeah, you
Whoa.
do.
So it is what it is, man.
And he
we got to get shot one in the
I'm
ring
pay him
now.
$500, right? So that he can pull the same bullshit.
Yeah.
That nigga smoking crack.
Nah, them niggas, that's what I said, bro. It's good to see the gauge of the numbers, bro, because they think that they deep. They think they got hundreds of thousands. They feel like Clubhouse. They on Clubhouse. They on TikTok. They don't know. All them niggas will go flat earth before they go Abo. But they just including themselves Abo because they fight against Pan-Africanism, so-called. They don't know as soon as at the drop of a hat, these niggas are going to fight themselves. You know what I'm saying? In a drop of a hat, as we seen the last couple of days.
That nigga, I can't get past it. I can't get past it. I can't. I'm sorry. I ain't living that shit down. Fake castles. This nigga had the audacity. Fake castles.
Bro, when that said, I didn't hear the 500 part. I knew he was showing the fake castles, and I kind of laughed it off and went with the other shit. But when he said that
he
500 clip,
he didn't give you, bro. He didn't give you anything. He didn't have in each round that you played. There was not one sensible argument that he made that he demonstrated.
Not one.
Some type of listen. What was the title of the debate?
Let me move the clip. Let me move the people's. It said that bitch zoned out on my stupid ass. It said was the French/Franks black, and where are they from?
Okay, so you're dealing with you having a conversation about a social construct, right? Because we're talking black. So black would denote no matter what, black is denoting descendant of Africa. Even if you go deal with the French. Watch this. So have you looked up Black Franks?
No, I have not. Black Franks.
All right, so it's gonna take you to a motherfucking name, Black Francis. Of course, that ain't what we're talking about. Hold up, let me be more specific in my search.
You'd think he'd have put that in his Google search.
Nah, he's not. It's not gonna pull Black Franks. I'll just tell you that right now. So it's all right. So here's the thing. At the title, and where are they from? So we all know they're from fucking Europe, Western Europe. Okay, so that's the answer. The debate is over at Western Europe. It's over at that point. So they're from Western Europe. So now he's saying was the French Franks. So let's be specific. Black French Franks. Okay. CFA franc. That's going to talk about currencies, and that's going to involve Africa. You see, so we know we're not talking about that. We're talking about people. So now we have to take the word black out. And now we got to go with the French francs of Western Europe. The reason that you search it this particular way because you're trying to get a specific hit. That's going to take you back to the francs. When we go back to the fucking francs and pull their asses up, you kill him at Wiki again. Because now if you look at the etymology of the word, it tells you the name Francie was not a tribal name. But within a few centuries, it had eclipsed the names of the original people who constituted them. Following the presidents of Edward Gibbon and Jacob Grimm, none of these are indigenous names. The name of the Franks has been linked with the English adjective frank, originally meaning free. There have also been proposals that frank comes from the Germanic word of javelin, such as the Old England franca, Old Norse franca. Words in Germanic languages meaning fierce bow or isolate may also be significant. So just right there, right? This is what you're dealing with. So it's, man, listen. He didn't answer the research question, which none of them do. They don't know how to. And then he has you in the 19th century, 20th century, supposedly in that area, arguing, saying that these motherfuckers was in Canada. And then Mayan. I'm trying to make sense of this shit.
No, it really wasn't. Like I honestly, bro, I thought it was gonna be way more like, I don't know.
I can't make it make sense.
I thought it was
I
gonna
don't
be
know
more
why you
buttoned up
thought
than
that.
this.
I don't know why you
Because
thought that.
I don't, bro. A lot of them are Black European believers, and now I'm telling you, this brother 432 drop. He has some thorough pseudo. So I'm thinking they done went through the video. I'm telling you, his shit is top, not pseudo, bro. Like I'm thinking they done watched his shit. They done pulled some clips, like the Forbidden Archaeology book that A1 gets into. He dropped it first. He has a library called 432 Drop Radio Library. All the pseudo books from the Forbidden Archaeology, the secret relationship between blacks and Jews, every book that a pseudo ever used, the gold, the El Dorado, City of Gold, all the shit about America that's pseudo, the OASPE, all that shit is in his library. So he's very thorough. So I'm thinking like, I know Zoe Hustle follows.
You can't be a thorough pseudo.
No, brother. He is the closest they get. I'm talking about he is. Listen, if quality and quantity didn't matter, this brother would be at the top of the game. I'm talking about he just putting shit out. And it's like,
I don't know who the nigga is, and I ain't going to see him. So
he's super pseudo, Sean. You'll get aggravated immediately. He's a flat.
I'm not gonna do that to myself. I'm still trying to figure out how the fuck you got in this whirlwind of bullshit. Yo, that nigga didn't even get near the research question, brother. Do you understand that you had a preliminary debate with a motherfucker who didn't even focus on the research question? Like nothing that I understand that he didn't show shit and he didn't have nothing together and he was just gonna Google his way into the discussion. He had nothing, Lucky, nothing that answered the research question or got close to it. This nigga went make believe from the beginning to the end, and he just freestyled his whole shit and got 118 or 20 something votes.
Yep.
So I'm trying to figure out how you could have.
We're lucky though.
I don't know. But I'm trying to figure out how Lucky could have survived that and did a lot of. I'm thinking about the damage he could have caused to the community had he presented his information versus saying fuck it. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you. I definitely feel you.
Because listen, ultimately, if you know you're not gonna win shit over there, then your number one goal should be to persuade or convince 5 people if it's 100 and some people in there. That's it. All you need is 5. 5 will get you in there. Maybe his internet cut off. Maybe he got maybe he got some spell by that, some Abo spell.
But yeah, I feel you. But like, I had the two debates with them dudes. Like, when you do it in their home, you're gonna expect the bias. Like when I did it with A1, I got 6%. 6% of the vote. But so they ain't even care that I'm showing the shit that he's showing and debunking them on the spot. They didn't care.
Right. So it's the people that do care that we gotta find. Right? Through their comments and questions in the chat.
See, but they don't even let those people. You can't even be really a newcomer in there and ask questions. They get on.
They block you up out the chat, right? So the niggas like Lightman is the closest you'll get to somebody looking for some.
Who was Lightman? Zab?
No, he was on there the other day. Remember the one we was talking to yesterday?
I still thought he was Zab.
Zab is brand new. Zab is really a Pan-African. I think Zab is a slipper cell.
Them niggas stupid. They dumb, like I said. That's why I don't know what to talk to you. Nigga, y'all don't want to talk to me because y'all motherfuckers is stupid, and I call that shit out immediately. Like, I ain't wasting no time. You niggas is dumb, yo. You just prove my point again. You let a motherfucker, your whole little community over there, let a motherfucker come on the screen and show them some fairy tale castles and call that shit evidence. And you accepted it. Like, you should feel very disrespected by that dumbass.
I said that shit in the chat.
You sitting over here claiming to be indigenous, aboriginal, and you fighting your ass off, and you let a motherfucker come through with that poor ass bullshit. Like, at what point, bro? That's like Sonetta letting that motherfucker Young Pharaoh come on that bitch and show us a goddamn mummified alien that he said there was a mummified fucking alien that wasn't a motherfucking mummified alien. You know what I'm saying? It was photoshopped like a son of a bitch. Show us a whole Photoshop image and argue that shit and gain popularity behind that bullshit.
Yeah.
That was the worst.
That shit crazy as hell. That's what they want, though. They don't want proof.
Yo.
They don't want no damn proof.
He could have been clapping cheeks.
These niggas, they want a heavyweight jam, what they call it. These niggas so sweet. No sources, brother.
But that's why they'll never debate like on somebody else's platform or something. They wouldn't. They would.
You got to go somewhere where a motherfucker ain't even affiliated with that bullshit, bro.
Yeah.
And they can be fair. They can be fair and you know what I'm saying? Ain't got no skin in the game, and they can sit there and tell you that, like, you know.
And they won't do it to like judges.
Yeah.
Like I got them 2 debates out the way. I probably won't debate none of them unless we have like judges or something. Right?
Right. Like I really just want truth, right? So I'm just doing this just because, like,
Yeah,
they keep
because they got you to a point where you can't even say no. Once you say no, they're gonna forget the shit about truth.
exactly. They're gonna be like, yep, this nigga
Because he's
ducking.
supposed to be their DNA man. You know what I'm saying? Like so.
The truth is, he don't know shit
Yeah,
about DNA.
of course
Yeah,
he
he
don't. I know.
right. He been trying to
But
challenge
that's the
right?
one.
He want Unc.
That's the
No,
one you
he
got to
don't.
take out though. On
No, he
certain
don't.
conversations, those are the ones you got to take out. Yeah, we know he don't want. Unc. He was over there talking to Unc one day on Garfield. Unc had him looking stupid because I was just like, listen, we're not. There's no debate on science, but that's it.
Yeah, bro. These guys, they tripping, man. And at the very least, they know they can fall back on some slow chat members. So that's why they block the shit out of us. That's why they make sure Shy can't say shit. Cause you sway one
What's so
member,
funny
that's
though? Uncle
one too
cussed him
many.
the fuck out just like I did. He gonna do it worse.
Mm-hmm. Unc had them over there a couple times.
That's what he
Yeah,
said too,
yo,
though. Truth said they was like they was disrespecting them, they was treating them bad and all that type of stuff. That's what he
yeah.
Yeah, he ain't gonna respect that dumbass shit them niggas talking about,
Yo,
yo.
listen,
Especially when it comes to
A1.
evolution and DNA, he gonna be like, y'all niggas dumb.
Yo, A1, he brought he brought an article from Lion Science over the Unk channel. Unk's like, oh, I agree with the whole article. A1 didn't know what to do. He's trying to read half the article. You know, Unk ain't let him do that. He added words like, and Unk's like, oh, you know, that word's not there. You know what I'm saying? Like, he
Yeah,
trying to do everything to persuade, you know what I'm saying, to change the context of the actual article. Never mind the articles in 2007, right?
right,
So it's like, yeah, 2007, we did have these limitations. It's 2023 though. They
right.
just don't get that point. I don't know how they don't understand that. We keep reading these old articles that say, "Oh, it's hard to do this or it's hard to do that." Yeah, in 2007, it was hard to do certain
These
things,
niggas don't know nothing, man. Nothing.
right?
When I say nothing, I really mean. So you said Garfield was live today?
Oh no, I didn't say that. This was like a couple of weeks ago. He was on Ankh channel.
Okay, all right, I got you.
Yeah. But it's like your phone ain't even the same phone in 2007, nor is your car. You understand? Technology gets better.
Seatbelt ain't the same, nigga. Shit.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Motherfucking microwave ain't the same, nigga. Niggas using air fryers now, nigga. The fuck?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If you grill some shit, nigga, the next day you put that shit in the air fryer, shit tastes like it just came off the grill. Fuck out of here, nigga.
But no, they want you to believe that back in the day they had some top-notch shit that was better than the science today, right? And the science today is really trying to dissuade us from understanding that the Negro has been around the world.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the purpose.
Meanwhile, I don't know what the fuck a Negro is, what they classifying it as, or none of that shit.
So that means Russia got to be in on it. China got to be in on it. You don't think
That's
they
why
would love to tell us that America's high or some shit?
That's why I'm going Black European. I only want DNA and Black Europeans, bro. I don't want nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can have the Abos. I'm because really I was gonna attack the Moor shit, but they all Moors, so I can't even do that. It's too easy. So I'm going Black European on their ass. That nigga Top Cat's running.
That's Topcast. I was about to say that.
Yeah, he running, nigga. He came on the panel. They act like he checked me. Meanwhile, I asked that nigga just as many questions. He didn't want
Yeah,
he didn't want to answer no
He did
questions.
run down on. He did run down on you. I forgot.
Yeah, they want to act like this nigga's corner me over my African ancestry. Meanwhile, nigga, he's an African.
He just keep trying to ignore me though. I don't get it.
Yeah, no, what he said, I done been over that bitch when they done been like, oh, I never. He done said, bro, before you showed like that you was blocked. He done said, I never let that nigga hit the link. He done said that shit in the panel.
Yeah,
like,
me, right? Like, why me though?
Yeah, you be on a trail, they be like, nah, fuck that. He gonna blow the whole shit up.
Well, he said he's one of them people. He said way too much. Word. He said
Yeah,
too
no, I
much
didn't
about.
even notice that shit. YK when YK did that video, and that shit was really eye opener. I'm like, damn, this nigga Top Cat be reaching, boy. I ain't even reaching like that. That nigga related to everybody.
Word.
That nigga say he African. That nigga's a black European. That nigga Indian. That nigga
Yeah,
ain't got
but
no mixture.
everybody he bring up, like Osceola, even Osceola, one of his wives is supposed to be part African. You know what I'm saying? So everywhere you go, he trying to deny it, but you can't even get around it. If that's really your people.
Yeah, bro. I think he was trying to use that because he was trying to get the people that he needed to get in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He closed the door on the African shit immediately.
They say a famous name, but
Let's switch up. I'm gonna switch up, y'all. I'll be right back.
But they got like famous pictures of him. Like I don't see how he can even front.
Yeah, bro. It's crazy. Like it's funny. Like I said, when YK made that video, I was like, damn. It kind of put everything together because I don't be paying attention to all of the shit, bro. Like I hear certain shit and I just be like, oh, that's pseudo, and just, you know what I mean, just laugh it off. When you put all that shit together, you like, oh, this nigga claim he related to everybody famous. Not Phoenix Moon related to everybody famous. Dan Calloway related to everybody famous. Like, what's going
Well,
on?
wait, you ain't hear Empress say she was related to King James also?
Right, everybody like King
Yeah, that's
James.
crazy.
We got Charlemagne. We got people related to Carlos V. Like niggas related to Montezuma and shit. So it's like, come on, bro. People related to, I don't want to disrespect the sister, but she said she related to Tecumseh. You know what I'm saying? Like, we dealing with people who are looking for anything to validate some type of self-worth that they have lacked their entire life. You know what I'm saying?
That's definitely what it is.
And it's like in the beginning, bro, I thought it was just okay. They might got some alternative viewpoints. They might could get into some arguments, but really, it's just these niggas racist and they hate themselves, and
Word.
they battling with this shit every day.
Let me take all white supremacists talking points. They use
Right.
all their old books, but then tell us we following some type of white man. Like they're crazy.
Yeah, they tell a nigga some shit like, oh yeah, you upholding slavery. How? Because we trying to tell the nigga that this shit happened, and he owe a nigga something or respected some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, bro.
Word. That shit don't make no damn sense.
But yeah, man, it's 1:00 on my side, so I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to shut that bit down. But I'm definitely finna be interested in what that nigga what you call it, Al got to say tomorrow, and I'm
Yeah,
finna
that's a
pull
fact.
that biased clip as soon as I hit the panel tomorrow, nigga. That's a fact.
Yeah, definitely. Well, all right, bro. I'm gonna holler at you.
All right, bro. I'm gonna fuck with you. Appreciate you stopping through.
You already know.
All right, family.
All right.